every night. How you want it, with the left or right? Either way, it ain't ending nice. Got a lot of heart and it's made of ice. I can never change, I'm like this for life. Beast mode, that's a scary sight. It's lonely at the top, but that's alright. All day, every day, I'm taking flight. I do it night after night, I do it day after day. Take a break, no way, gotta be great. I do it night after night, I do it day after day. All day, every day, 24 straight.
Night after night after night after night after night after night after night, I go hard, yeah, yeah.
Give any doubt to your players that we are playing the best basketball that we are right now, and I look to see us be aggressive tonight regardless of what happens and play and try to build on for Tuesday night.
Yeah, that was one thing that helped Mount Home in their win against Greenbrier, the aggressiveness that they had.
It was aggressiveness here, and you should be able to see that same thing tonight. I know the game prep wasn't quite there, but we'll get into that more.
Well, we're going to take a break, come back, and check our starting lineups in just a moment as we get ready to bring you Mount Home and Alma in this girls matchup. You're listening to the Lady Bombers pregame show on Classic Hits 101.7.
Thank you. Now please welcome to the floor the Alma High School NJROTC color guard. And now, presenting our Pledge of Allegiance this evening, our Alma Middle School's February Students of the Month, Tiffany Brown and Destiny Solidwell.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, presenting our national anthem this evening is the Alma High School senior, Tanner Gill. And now it's time for our starting lineups. First for our visitors from Mountain Home. 5'7" junior, number 10, Parker Husky. 5'3" senior, number 11, Cameron Hall. 5'11" senior, number 23, Lauren Weymouth. 5'11" sophomore, number 22, Legend Moore. And 5'10" senior, number 24, Amelia Rucker. Coach of the Lady Bombers is Lindsay Leonard, and head coach is Del Leonard. All right, now, fans, it's time to get on your feet and make some noise as we introduce the starting lineup for your Alma Airedales. First up is a 5'7" sophomore, number 5, Tobias. Next up, a 5'3" junior, number 10, Kylie Moore. Next up is a 5'6" sophomore, number 23, James Bradley. 5'11" sophomore, number 33, Joy Bradley. And a 5'8" senior, number 32, Rosie Taylor. Assistant coach of the Lady Airedales, Champion Bob from Brown Jersey, and your head coach, Tony Van.
We welcome you back to the Charles B. Dyer Airedale Arena here at Alma. It will be Lake and Moore jumping center for Mountain Home. Looks like Demaya Parker will jump center for Alma. Mountain Home does win the tip. They are moving right to left in this first half. Here is Mullen with it as looks like Alma's starting off in a 1-3-1 right now.
Yep, coming out in the 1-3-1. You're going to see a little bit of difference in Alma's team than what we saw at the hangar. They had some players that have left the team, and the coach's daughter Lydia Mann had a knee injury and had to retire from basketball, so a little bit different. They're going to go young and try to build for the future.
And Mountain Home's first possession ends in a turnover as Alma comes up with the steal. Here is Poole with it on the left side. She will give it up top to Jaden Gramlich. Over on the left side to Parker. She's going to pull up for the three-pointer. Good, and Alma strikes first. Maya Parker with her first 3 points, and Alma has an early 3-0 lead as we are 43 seconds into this contest.
Yeah, we talked about Matt a little bit. The Lady Bombers didn't put a ton of game prep into Alma. They watched film on themselves. Normally before a conference game, you're going to watch film on the other teams, see what defenses they're going to run, how to set it up. But knowing you're in the state tournament, they spend a lot of that time preparing for West Memphis, who we're going to see Tuesday night.
Cameron Mullen tries to answer with a three of her own. It won't go, and Alma gets the rebound. Back comes the Lady Airedales with 6:53 left to play in the first quarter. Parker into the front court, throws over on the left side to Taylor. Her three-pointer will not go. Offensive rebound for a Poole, and then she'll be called for the travel.
Yeah, right now Mountain Home looks like we're going to try to run and jump Parker.
Yes.
As she's going to come on the back side of the floor. She did a good job there. When she turned her back, she didn't reverse pivot and was able to get the ball in the front court. Luckily for Mountain Home, they missed the open shot.
6:34 left to play, and another turnover against the Lady Bombers as Taylor's back the other way, trying to go in for the layup. Shot was knocked away by Mullen. It goes out of bounds and on the baseline, and Alma will inbound it with 6:28 left to play in the first quarter as they lead 3-0. Cameron Mullen checking out of the game, being replaced by Witten Coleman, a 5'7" sophomore. Inbound pass goes to Parker near the top. She'll throw it over on the left side to Jordan Gramlich. Her three-pointer is up and in, and it's already a 6-0 lead for the Lady Airedales.
Yeah, two shots already to go in for Alma, and a 6-0 lead. Mountain Home just needs to attack this 1-3-1 across the court and go try to get a bucket here.
Coleman gives it up top to Moore. Moore dribbles to the low block. She's going in for the layup. A little strong, no good. And the rebound is knocked around, and it's going to be a jump ball. It will be Alma's ball in the possession arrow.
Finally, Mountain Home was able to get another shot into the paint. That's how you're going to have to attack this 1-3-1. You're going to swing the ball, get it on the other side, and hit that offside block. That's where the weakness is of this zone.
So Mountain Home is going with the zone press. Or actually, it's a man. They might cheat off that and try to double team a little bit.
I think once you see somebody turn their back, you're going to see a double team just like that, and it leads to a steal.
And Waymeyer does come up with a steal in the backcourt. Here's Husky with it, and ball's going to go over on the left side to Rucker. Rucker will dribble to the elbow, throws up top to Husky. Husky will give it to Coleman in the right corner. She'll dribble out a little more toward the wing. Trying to figure out where to go with it as she picks up her dribble. Now gives it to Husky, and now Mount Home's going to call a timeout to try as Delaware will try to settle the team down. We'll break with 5:37. Let's play in the first quarter. It is Alma leading Mountain Home 6-0. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Dr. Wynn Moore at Baxter Health's Bone and Joint Clinic supports our Bomber basketball players as they train and practice to bring their best effort into every game. And it's not only the technical skills and strategies of the game they're learning, the life skills these young athletes are developing will enrich their lives far into the future. Dr. Moore applauds the teamwork, motivation, persistence, and pure joy of the game evident each time you take to the court, and wishes you the best for a winning season.
There is no one that knows.
It's 101.7 KCTT, Yellville Mountain Home. Matt Sharp and Brad Coleman join you courtside. And Audrey Young, our producer, back at the studio. The two teams exchange turnovers coming out of the timeout. Mountain Home gets a steal after committing the turnover. They would go in for the layup, wouldn't go, get the rebound, and then draw a contact.
Yeah, kind of bad turnover on the pass on the out of bounds there by Witten, but good hustle to go get the ball back. Just missed that layup. Mountain Home just needs to settle down, get their offense going, hit a couple shots, and settle into this game.
Well, the three-pointer by Rucker will not go, and the rebound is controlled by the Lady Airedales. That foul was called on Jaden Gramlich, by the way. This is her first personal foul, team foul number 1 against the Lady Airedales. And now Mountain Home comes up with another steal in the backcourt. Can't get the layup to go, gets their own rebound. Ball goes out on the right side, now up top to Rucker. She's going to try for the three, good, and Mountain Home is on the board.
That's what we need to get that lid off the basket here. We've had some really good looks in this, and we aren't able to get some shots to fall.
And now Alma's going to take the timeout. We will break with 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. It is Alma leading Mountain Home 6-3. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Community banking means investing in our community. At Centennial Bank, we invest our time and energy in helping our friends and neighbors grow, explore possibilities, and achieve their dreams. We proudly sponsor the student athletes of the Mountain Home Bombers. So whether you're in the game or in the stands, we support the things that mean the most to you because you mean the most to us. We're Centennial Bank, Arkansas's community bank. Member FDIC.
The timeout, leading 6-3 with 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Inbound pass goes to Parker. She will give it to Jordan Gramlich. Back to Parker. Mountain Home going with the press once again. Back to Jordan Gramlich. Back to Parker. Into the front court to Taylor. She's going to pull up for the jumper on the right side. Good. Presley Taylor with her first 2 points of the night. 8-3, Alma up with 4:43 left in the opening period. Ball's with Coleman on the left side. Trying to split a double team. Gets it to Rucker near the corner. Out to Moore. Moore throws that back to Coleman on the left wing. She thought about three. Now she's called for the travel. Hesitated just a little too much.
Yeah, kind of drug that pivot foot there. Tried to go before she started her dribble there on that shot fake.
And looks like Jayla Yonkers coming in for the first time for Mountain Home, replacing Witten Coleman. Yonkers, a 5'7" freshman who moved up just not too long ago. Inbound pass goes to Taylor, and she's quickly back the other way. She's going to beat everyone to the lane for the layup. She's going to be fouled on the way up, and the shot wouldn't go, so she will head to the line for a pair.
Yeah, right now, Mountain Home, the Lady Bombers are just looking sluggish out here. They're just looking like they're going through the motions, and that's not what you want in this game. You want to polish up your offense. You want to stay hot. We've gotten shots on the other end. They've just not been able to fall, but we've also had some turnovers to go with them.
That's right. That was Lauren Waymire's first personal foul, team foul number 1 against Mountain Home here in the first half. Presley Taylor's first free throw wouldn't go, so she has one more to shoot with 4:27 left in the first. Second one is up and in. So right now Alma with 3 players with 3 points each.
So actually good hustle there by Lauren to get back and get that foul. When she did that, then it instead of giving up the wide open layup, it only gave up 1.
I'm not sure why it's stoppage and play, but they had allowed Anna McCarn to check in for Mountain Home to replace Lauren Waymire. McCarn, a 6'2 sophomore. Here's Yonkers within the front court. She dribbles up to the top. Ball goes over on the right side to Husky. Back up top to Yonkers. Back over to Husky on the right. She's going to pull up for the three-pointer. Will not go. And the rebound is chased down by Kylie Poole.
Yeah, right now Lady Bombers are settling for three-point shots instead of attacking this 1-3-1 in the middle and kicking it offside.
Here is Jordan Gramlich going into the lane for the layup. It will not go, and the rebound comes to Mountain Home. Anna McCarn with that board. 3:43 left to play in the first quarter. It is Alma up 9-3, and Mountain Home almost turns it over once again, but they do keep possession of it. Here's Yonkers giving it to McCarn in the paint. Trying to put up the jumper. Will not go, and the rebound is controlled by Gramlich. Well, it didn't sell for the three that time. Just wouldn't fall.
Just didn't fall. Got her feet in the paint and got a good look at a block shot there, but that's one that hopefully you start seeing fall for the Lady Bombers.
Ball's with Taylor near the left corner. She's going to go up for the running jumper. Misses everything. Offensive rebound for Poole. Her shot's blocked. Gets the ball back. Kicks out to Taylor on the left wing. Her three-pointer is up, way off the mark. And the rebound will be chased down by Jordan Gramlich. She gets it to Jaden Gramlich. He can't get the layup. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Mountain Home. And Alma will keep it.
Yeah, just giving up offensive rebounds. Nobody putting a body on anybody on the defensive end. And, the Lady Bombers are going to have to wake up right here. We can't let Alma get out to too big a lead where we can't come back and catch up on this one.
Lauren Waymire comes back in, replacing Anna McCarn. Inbound pass will be triggered by Parker. She gets into Taylor. Taylor dribbling on the left side, gives it there to Jordan Gramlich. Back to Taylor in the left corner. Her three-pointer is up. Hits the side of the backboard. No good, and the rebound's controlled by Waymire. And she'll be fouled in the backcourt.
So they got Parker reaching in right there on Lauren as she was trying to make the outlet pass to Lakin.
That looked like the pass was off the mark. It looked like if she had just held off, they might have avoided that foul.
Yeah, they would have.
So that is Demaya Parker's first personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Lady Airedales. Husky throwing it into the front court to Yonkers, giving it to Moore near the left corner to Rucker. She's going to try for the three-pointer. No good. Offensive rebound for Yonkers, and then she loses the handle of it, and she cannot save it. And so Mountain Home will get the rebound, followed by their 4th turnover of the night.
Yeah, man, they just got the slippery hands right here. Can't hold on to the ball when we do get into position. Can't make the layups that we need to make, and it's just kind of across the board.
Cameron Mullen coming back in, replacing Jayla Yonkers. 2:36 left to play in the first quarter. It's the Lady Airedales up 9-3. Inbound pass goes to Parker. She'll give it back to Jordan Gramlich, who's quickly into the front court. Gives it to Taylor on the left side. She's going to go up for another running jumper near the corner. No good. Rebound is controlled by Jordan Gramlich. Her shot is blocked and by Waymire, and Mountain Home comes up with the ball. Back come the Lady Bombers. Ball is up top with Moore. She's going to try for the three-pointer. No good, and the rebound is controlled by Jordan Gramlich.
Yeah, another good shot, another open shot for the Lady Bombers. Just nothing falling for us in this first quarter.
Ball is with Gramlich. She gets it to Parker. Parker will throw it over to Taylor on the left side. She's going to go up for another running jumper, and this one won't go either, but she draws contact, and she'll head back to the free throw line with 1:56 left to play in the first quarter.
Has there been a possession that Taylor hadn't shot the ball yet? She is firing it, huh?
Yeah, she is. They're going to give that one to Lakin Moore. That's her first personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Lady Bombers. First free throw is up and in. Whitten Coleman coming back in, replacing Amelia Rucker, and Bailey Rittenberg also coming in for the first time tonight as Lakin Moore takes a seat. Rittenberg, a 5'5 sophomore. And for Alma, Zoe Kimes, a 5'7 sophomore, checks in for the first time. Taylor gets both free throws. She now has 5 on the night. And it's an 11-3 Alma lead with less than 2 minutes left in the opening period. Ball goes over on the left side to Rittenberg, up top to Husky. Over on the right side to Mullen, down to Coleman on the elbow. Over to Rittenberg near the left corner. She's going to try for the three-pointer. That one won't go either. Offensive rebound for Waymire. She will kick it out to Mullen. Mullen dribbles, gives it back to Waymire. Up top to Husky. She's going to try for the three-pointer. This one finally falls in.
There we go. Good shots. We're getting good shots right there. We kind of attacked the basket right there, attacked the middle of the paint, and was able to kick it out. Bailey got a step in, wide open three. Great job by Lauren getting the offensive rebound and kicking it up top for Parker for the three.
11-6, Alma up with 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Inbound pass goes to Poole. Back over to Jordan Gramlich. Throwing it into the front court all by herself was Kimes. She threw it to Taylor, couldn't get the layup, but gets her own rebound. She goes back out on the left wing, puts up the three-pointer, no good, and this time the rebound comes through the Lady Bombers. And back the other way, looks like Alma will be called for the foul with 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Kylie Poole picks up her first personal foul, third team foul against Alma here in the first half.
Yeah, right there, Witten said, we're not going to let the defense set up. I'm just going to go attack, and was able to draw the foul.
Coleman takes the inbound pass. Her jumper is blocked, and Alma comes up with the ball. Park with it in the backcourt. She'll get it across the timeline. Dribbles on the left side. Throws up top to Jordan Gramlich. She gets some distance, pulls up for the three-pointer on the left side. Good. Jordan Gramlich with 6 on the night. Mounts home trailing 14-6, and just like that, they turn it back over as the pass goes a little ahead of Parker Husky.
Yeah, this 1-3-1 right now is giving the Lady Bombers fits on the top with our passes. We're overthrowing passes. We're not hitting our ball fakes and hitting the middle, and right now we're seeing that in the way of turnovers. 5
turnovers against Mount Home so far in this contest. Ball goes to Parker in the front court. She'll give it up top to Poole. Down in the left corner to Kimes. She's going to try for the three-pointer. Will not go, and the rebound's controlled by Waymire. Back comes Mountain Home. Mullen with it in the front court. Dribbles on the left side. Now goes down toward the corner. Tried to throw it to Coleman. Ball knocked away. Mullen's able to get it back. Throws it to Rittenberg on the right side. Her three-pointer off the mark. And the offensive rebound chased down by Waymire. She'll throw it out to Husky. Her three-pointer won't go either. Another offensive rebound for Rittenberg this time. And she'll lose the handle of the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Rittenberg. And it will be Alma's ball.
Yeah, they're letting them play right now. There's a lot of physical contact going on. You're going to have to be strong with the ball. When you go for rebounds, you're going to have to be strong with it there. And on the defensive end, Alma's just content to shoot threes. If they get an open shot, they're going to hit threes. Lady Bombers just have to box out and not give up any wide open or any open layups on the offensive rebound.
About 5 seconds left, a stoppage of play. What?
So you're going to call a foul? You got a foul, yeah.
Oh, on Alma? Okay.
Yeah, 33 cleared out right there.
Gotcha.
Looked like it was Parker maybe.
Okay, so Jordan Gramlich picks up her first personal foul, 14th foul, and that is Alma's 5th turnover of the night. 4.2 seconds left to play in the quarter. Mullen inbounds it to Rucker. She immediately puts up the three in the right corner, misses everything, and the rebound's controlled by Kimes, and that's the way this first quarter is going to end. Well, we'll see what Mount Home can figure out as the way we move into the second quarter. After 8 minutes of play, it is Alma leading Mount Home 14-6. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
As they trail Alma 14-6. Inbound pass goes to Moore. She is quickly drilling to the left elbow. Kicks out to Husky on the right side. She's going to pull up for the three-pointer. Rolls around and finally falls in.
Yeah, finally getting some shots going down. Mount Home needs to come out with some energy here to start this second quarter. Get some shots going down. Don't let Alma feel like that they have a chance here, and you go finish this game.
Parker with it in the front court. Has the ball knocked away, but Kimes is right there to get it. Gives it back to Parker. Up top to Jordan Gramlich. She dribbles down toward the low block. She's going in for the layup. Too strong, and the rebound's controlled by Coleman. Coleman's quickly back the other way, loses the handle of the ball, and Alma comes up with the steal.
Wynn's got to pass that ball earlier. She had Lauren breaking on one side wide open. Wynn's got to throw that ball out in front of her and let Lauren go get it.
Pulls layup is blocked, and Coleman and Moore comes up with the ball. She's going coast to coast for the layup. She'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 7:13 left in the half. Mount Home with a chance to make it a one-possession game for the first time in a while. See who they give that foul to. Okay, so it's on Jordan Gramlich. That's her second personal foul. Team foul number 5 against the Lady Airedales. So Lakin Moore is shooting Mount Home's first free throws of the night. First one will not go.
You know, if Mountain Home can get Alma in some foul trouble, their bench is not very deep. We talked about some of the girls that are not with them anymore.
Right.
Some of the girls that have some injuries. And if we can get them in foul trouble, get deep into that bench, we can have a chance to go on a good run right here.
Moore gets a second free throw. It's 14-10 Lady Airedale lead. Here is Jordan Gramlich into the front court. Loses the handle of the ball, and Waymar comes up with the steal. She's quickly back the other way, going in for the layup off the glass, and good.
Yeah, that was a good job just running and jumping with Gramlich right there. On the backside, she turned that ball over. Lauren did a good job picking it up and going coast to coast with it.
And that makes it a one-possession game, 14-12. Alma up, 6:49 left in the half. Parker with it, dribbles up to the top. Over to the left side she goes, gives it to Taylor. She's going to try another three-pointer, and this one is nothing but net. Presley Taylor now with 8 on the night. 17-12, Lady Airedale's up, and now they come up with another steal. 8th turnover against Mount Home. Taylor's going to try another three. Why not? And she gets it. She now has 11.
Yeah, Taylor hadn't seen a shot she doesn't like tonight, and a lot of them are starting to go down now for her. I believe she's a senior, right?
Let's see. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Here's Moore with it, dribbling into the paint. She's going to put up the turnaround jumper. No good. And the rebound is controlled by Jordan Gramlich. 20-12. Lady Airedale's up. 6:05 left in the half. Parker with it. Still trying to get
10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds.
Good job by Lauren Waymar to block her path to get to the front court.
Yeah, backdoor trap right there. When they turn that back and spin move, we're coming from behind and jumping them. Good job by Lauren not letting her go there. We're talking, this week, Mountain Home, I think, has had 4 or 5 consecutive games where they've had a 5-second count out of bounds.
Right.
And I'd be anxious to see how many 10-second counts we've got. It seems like it's been a while since we've had those, or a lot of games for sure.
Rittenberg and Yonkers check back in for Mountain Home, and now Lauren Waymire's called for the travel.
We're just trying to go too quick right now against this zone. We're seeing angles and we're seeing the holes. We're just trying to attack it before our mind's telling us to go, before our body says we can, and unfortunately it's leading to turnovers right now.
Anna McCarner comes in for Lauren Waymire. 5:51 left to play in the half. It is an 8-point Lady Airedale lead.
Line.
And now Alma turns over with stepping on the sideline. So that's their 8th turnover of the night. Both teams really struggling to take care of the ball.
It's not been a pretty game.
No, it hasn't. Husky with it, dribbling up to the top, gives her on the right side to Yonkers. Back up top to Husky. Over to Rittenberg on the left. Back to Husky. Back to Rittenberg. She's going to try for the three-pointer. Will not go. Offensive rebound from McCarn. She'll kick it out to Yonkers. Yonkers dribbles the right elbow, gives up top to Husky. She's going to try for the three. No good, and the ball's going to sail out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle there by Jayla trying to get that rebound. Once again, offensive rebound led to a step-in three by the Lady Bombers, just unable to get it to go down.
Amelia Rucker coming back in for Mountain Home, replacing Bailey Rittenberg. 5:28 left to play in the half. It is a 20-12 Lady Airedale advantage. Taylor will trigger the inbound pass on the in the backcourt. Gets into Parker. Parker heading toward the front court, and she does get across the timeline. Gives it to Taylor on the left side. I'm surprised she didn't shoot it. Well, now she does. A running jumper will not go, and McCarn gets a rebound for Mountain Home.
That's a good call there, Matt. That's a good call.
Here is a Rucker with on the left side, or right side, and now she'll be fouled. A reach-in foul is going to be called on Alma with 5:06 left to play in the half. See who they
got. Number 13, I believe, on that.
Okay, so that was McKinley McCart who checked in just a little bit ago. She is a 5'3" junior. That's her first personal foul, team foul number 6.
Matt, we're talking about the state tournament, Lady Bombers being in there. I heard an interesting stat the other day. So Janet Wood was the coach of the Lady Bombers. She went to 14 straight state tournaments, right?
Okay, yeah.
Since Coach Leonard's taken over for 25 years, he's been to 22 of 25.
Wow.
Do the math. That's 36 of the last 39 years the Lady Bombers have been in the state tournament.
Wow. McCarn took the inbound pass. Her jumper on the low block wouldn't go, and Alma got the rebound. Taylor tried another three, wouldn't go. Offensive rebound came to Alma, and now this time they turn it over. Back come the Lady Bombers. Coleman's going into the lane for the layup. Good. Her first 2 points of the night. Back to a two-possession game. Mountain Home trailing Alma 20-14 with 4:34 left in the half.
And that's what the Lady Bombers need to do. They need to take and turn their defense into offense and get some easy ones and cut this lead down before we go into half.
Parker with it in the front court. She's met by a double team. Trying to figure out where to go with it. And now
timeout. Yeah,
yep,
we got a timeout here by the coach.
Alma will call a timeout to avoid a turnover. We'll break with 4:21 left to play in the half. It is Alma leading Mountain Home 20-14. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs, and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
The night with 4:21 left to play in the half. They lead Mountain Home 20-14. I failed to mention in the pregame, Alma currently 6-19 on the season, 2-11 in the 5A West. Their last game was a 92-36 loss to Greenwood, which is just about what every team has done against Greenwood.
You know, I will say Greenwood's coach came and talked to Coach Leonard during the boys' game and said that their girls absolutely love playing Mountain Home because of how intense our girls were, and we played defense on them, and they just really enjoyed the competitiveness, even though they beat us by 30.
Yeah.
I'd probably enjoy playing the team too if I could beat them by 30 every time. But I mean, we played hard against Greenwood, and you know, good things are coming for these Lady Bombers.
Yep. Inbound pass goes to Parker in the backcourt. She will get it across the timeline. Dribbles over to the left side. Gives it there to McCart. Up top now to Kimes. Back to McCart. She has it between the circles. She's going to dribble to the right elbow. Pull up for the jumper. No good. Offensive rebounded to Jaden Gramlich. She will kick it back out to McCart. Over to Parker on the left side. She's going to try for the three-pointer. No good. And this time the rebound comes to Mountain Home.
Great box out there by Lauren Waymeyer to get the defensive rebound.
Here is Rucker going into the lane for the layup. Or they're going to call that on the floor on the shot.
Is he going to count it?
I haven't seen a signal. It looks like they're talking about it.
They're going to call it on the floor.
Well, that will be a 1-1.
1-1 though by Amelia. Good job, Amelia. Go ahead and finish that shot. Put it on the officials to make the call on whether it went down or not, and it was close. It was really close.
That was McKinley McCart's second personal foul, team foul number 7 against Mountain Home. So Amelia Rucker will be at the free throw line for the first time tonight for the 1-1. She has 3 points so far this evening. I believe Jordan Gramlich just checked back in for the Lady Airedales. First free throw for Rucker will not go, and the rebound is controlled by Waymeyer as their ball was knocked around. And now Waymeyer is going to be called for the offensive foul. Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looked like Witten got a hand on it, was able to grab that offensive rail and knock it over to Lauren. Lauren just going in for a layup, and the girl jumped in front of her, and they called an offensive foul on Lauren. Tough break right there.
That's her second personal foul, team foul number 3 against the Lady Bombers. Amelia Rucker checks out of the game as Bailey Rittenberg comes back in.
It's got a stat here. They got a big old video board up here, and Dylan Conley's here with us. He just sent me a deal. Said the girl, Taylor, actually holds the record for threes in a career in school year and in a game for Alma. So no wonder she's firing them up.
I'm about to say. Here's Jordan Gramlich going to the low block for the layup. It won't go, and the rebound comes to Mountain Home. Back quickly comes Husky. She'll throw it over on the left side to Yonkers. Yonkers dribbling to the low block, and she's going to be called for the travel.
I wonder what her percentage was in that game. Was it the Kobe Bryant shoot, like where he shoots like 60 shots a game and shoots 30% and gets 30, scores 60 points, or I don't know.
Yeah. Cameron Mullen coming in, replacing Lauren Waymeyer.
Mount Home kind of going small with this lineup right here. You got Parker and Cam and Bailey and Witten and Lakin. So Witten's going to be the 4 here, and Lakin's going to be the 5 in this group.
Yep. Inbound pass goes to Parker. She'll give it back to Jordan Gramlich. Down to Jaden Gramlich. Try to throw it down to her on the low block. Pass goes a little wide of her and out of bounds on the baseline, and that will be Alma's 10th turnover of the night.
That's where good token pressure out there. Just pressure on the ball, especially with Gramlich bringing the ball up the floor. She was able to throw that ball wide of where she wanted to, and nice turnover for the Bombers.
Here is Mullen with it. Gives it to Husky. Back to Mullen. Down to Coleman near the low block. She's going in for the layup. May have been partially blocked. Alma comes up with a rebound.
They're letting them just hammer on each other on both ends of the court right here.
Both teams with 16 rebounds. Here's Taylor back the other way. She's going to put up the hook shot on the left side. No good. And Mullen gets the rebound, and she is immediately fouled, and she'll be going to the line for the 1-and-1. Jaden Gramlich picks up her second personal foul, 18th foul against the Lady Airedales. So Cameron Mullen will be at the free throw line for the first time tonight for the 1-and-1 with 2:53 left in the half. Right now it is a 20-14 Lady Airedale advantage. First free throw for Mullen is up and good, so she does earn the bonus. Mullen with one more to shoot. That was her first point this evening. Second shot is up. No good. She gets 1 and 2, and the rebound is controlled by Jaden Gramlich. She will give it to Jordan Gramlich, who will head into the front court. It's met by a double team. Tries to throw it to Parker. Ball goes wide of her and out of bounds on the far sideline. And both teams now with 11 turnovers tonight.
If you just look, Gramlich's just pushing off. I mean, our girls and guards are right there on her. She's forearm pushing off, and the pressure's really getting to her right now. It's 2 turnovers in a row for her, and, we need to continue to put pressure on her.
And Mullen shuffles her feet, gets called for the travel, and that will be 12th turnover against Mount Tom with 2:37 left in the half. Parker will trade the inbound pass on the far sideline as they lead by 5. Inbound pass knocked away. They're going to say last touch by Poole, and that will be Alma's 12th turnover of the night.
Yeah, they're good pressure there by the Lady Bombers. We talked, we had 4 or 5 games in a row where we had a 5-second count. The count was getting down. They were real close to getting 5 seconds. Had to throw it in. Good job there. But I think it was Parker that came in front and knocked that ball away. Or it was either Parker or Cam, either one. But they did a really good job of knocking that ball off of Alma.
Amelia Rucker comes back in, replacing Whitten Coleman. Here is Rucker takes the inbound pass, gives it to Mullen. Back to Rucker, back to Mullen.
So we got 2:30 left in the half. We need to get this game to a tie game going into the second half.
Ball goes to Rittenberg in the right corner. Throws it back out top to Husky. She's going to try for the three-pointer. No good. And she's going to get her own rebound. Throws it up top to Moore. Moore loses the handle of the ball. Ball sails into the backcourt, and it will be Taylor coming up with a steal. Back comes Parker. She's going to have the ball knocked away. Are they going to call a foul there?
They're going to call a foul on Parker Husky right there, trying to reach in. And it's kind of a tic-tac foul right there after what they've been allowing to happen.
That's Husky's first personal foul, team foul number 4 against the Lady Bombers here in the first half. Rucker checks back out of the game as Whitten Coleman comes back in. 2:07 left to play in the half. Lady Airedale's up 20-15. Parker takes the inbound pass, gives it to Jordan Gramlich at the right elbow. She drills to the low block, going in for the layup, no good, and the rebound's controlled by Coleman. Back comes Mountain Home. Coleman quickly into the front court, going coast to coast, trying to split a double team. Ball goes off her leg and out of bounds, and that will be Mountain Home's 14th turnover tonight.
Yeah, that's just terrible. I can say it because it's my own daughter. That's just terrible by Whitten. She's got to pull that ball out. We're trying to go 1-on-3 right there, turn the ball over. I know she's trying to be aggressive, but know the moment that you're in and know when to press and when not to.
And Mountain Home is able to come up with a steal in the backcourt. Rittenberg's going to try the layup, will not go, and the rebound's controlled by the Lady Airedales. Back comes Alma, and now they turn it over once again as they try to lead Presley Taylor just a little too far. 14th turnover against Alma with 1:32 left to play in the half. Amelia Rucker comes back in, replacing Whitten Coleman. I was getting ready to say, hey, guess what Brad said about us? Here is Mullen with it, giving it to Husky.
Matt, I'm gonna call it like it is.
I know.
I'm whether it's my daughter or not. We try to be objective what we're seeing, but hey.
No, I get it.
I agree.
Here is Mullen giving it to Husky. Back out to Moore on the left side. Up top to Mullen. Mullen will throw it to Rucker on the low block. She puts up the turnaround jumper. Will not go. And the rebound is controlled by Jaden Gramlich. And she's called for the offensive rebound. She used that elbow to knock Cameron Mullen down to the ground.
Yeah, she tried to look for a pass, and Cam was in her way. She looked the other way, and then she just forearm shivered Cam out of the way right there.
And that's Jaden Gramlich's third personal foul, team foul number 9 against Alma. 1 minute left to play in the half. It is a 5-point Lady Airedale lead.
We've still got time to cut this thing down here to at least a one-possession game or a tie. And that'll help.
Yep, Rucker immediately takes the inbound pass, puts up the three-pointer, good. She now has 6 on the night. 20-18, Alma up, 50 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Parker within the front court. Has the ball knocked away, goes out of bounds on the near sideline, and it will be Alma's ball with 43 and a half left.
Yeah, we need a good stop right here. We need to get some quick defense leading into some offense and get this game tied going into half. We played a terrible first quarter there, had a better second quarter that we've had, but let's get a stop right here and get this game tied going into half.
Inbound pass goes Jaden Gramlich. By the way, Wynn Coleman just checked in for Amelia Rucker, and Mullen comes up with a steal. Back comes Mountain Home. She is heading to the elbow, kicks over on the right side to Rittenberg, and now she's going to be called for the travel.
Stinks too because Lakin stepped in and nailed that three right there.
Well, shot clock is now off as Alma will get it back with 30.9 left to play in the half. Sarah Williams comes in for the first time tonight, replacing Bailey Rittenberg. Williams, a 5'10 sophomore for the Lady Bombers. It's a 2-point Alma advantage. Inbound pass goes to Parker. She'll give it back to Jordan Gramlich. Now she picks up her drill, gives it to Jaden Gramlich in the front court. Tried to throw it to Poole on the right side. It will go out of bounds as just went over her head and went to the near sideline. Amelia Rucker coming back in for Mountain Home, replacing Witten Coleman with 21.9 left in the half.
Yeah, trying to get some offense here right here by the end of the quarter. And, it's one of those things, just the pressure of Mountain Home right now is getting in Alma's head. They're looking around their shoulders every time they got it. When they got it in their hands, they wanted it out of there as quick as possible, and it's leading to some bad passes.
Rucker's going to try for the three in the left corner for the lead, way off the mark. Williams gets offense rebound. She'll kick it out to Mullen. Up top to Moore with 5 seconds left in the half. Moore pulls up for the three-pointer, will not go, and the rebound's knocked around, and there's the horn, and it will be a 2-point lead for Alma going into the locker room. Well, had their looks.
Yeah, they did. They just didn't go down. Maybe we switch ends here in the second half and get some shots to fall, and I think this is kind of trending the Lady Bombers' way here in the second quarter.
At the break, Alma is up on Mountain Home 20-18. We'll start the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member Lily Foster speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School students in the East program keep their community connected. Here's member Audrey Yunt with more about Bomber Sports Network.
If you have an interest in live streaming, sports, or just want to try something new, BSN's a really great opportunity for that. It really puts you into the action. For everybody who's not able to attend the games, it's really nice to be able to watch live or after the fact to stay connected to what's happening at the games.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Dr. Wynn Moore at Baxter Health's Bone and Joint Clinic supports our Bomber basketball players as they train and practice to bring their best effort into every game. And it's not only the technical skills and strategies of the game they're learning, the life skills these young athletes are developing will enrich their lives far into the future. Dr. Moore applauds the teamwork, motivation, persistence, and pure joy of the game evident each time you take to the court, and wishes you the best for a winning season.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate. Baxter Real Estate Company is the name all locals know. As part of the Twin Lakes community, Baxter Real Estate Company has local realtors who not only love this area, but truly know it too. When you need a real estate company, you need Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
Community banking means investing in our community. At Centennial Bank, we invest our time and energy in helping our friends and neighbors grow, explore possibilities, and achieve their dreams. We proudly sponsor the student athletes of the Mountain Home Bombers. So whether you're in the game or in the stands, we support the things that mean the most to you because you mean the most to us. We're Centennial Bank, Arkansas's community bank, member FDIC.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
From their coaches, Alma coming out on the floor now. Mountain Home still in there, huddle with head coach Dell Leonard.
He's using every bit of time. They came out with about 20 seconds left on the clock and used every time right there in that timeout before we go get the ball, and probably needed to be. He probably got his girls' attention at halftime, and let's see if we come out with a little more energy this half.
Two teams switch sides. Alma will have the ball in to start the second half as they move right to left now. It will be Poole inbounding the ball on the far sideline. She will throw it into Taylor, who just gets by Mullen going into the lane for the layup. Will not go, but draws contact, and she'll head to the free throw line as we're already 4 seconds into the second half. Cameron Mullen picks up her first personal foul, team foul number 1 against the Lady Bombers here in the second half. And Presley Taylor will be back at the free throw line, where so far she is 3 of 4 with 11 points.
Yeah, we were having some dinner with some folks last night. Matt, we were talking about the Lady Bombers. They were watching it, they were down visiting, and they love the atmosphere at the hangar that we had and love being able to come out there. And it's just sad that this season's kind of coming to an end, you know?
Can't believe it's already at that point. Taylor misses the first free throw, gets the second one. She now has 12, and it's still a one-possession game, 21-18. Alma up as we are 8 seconds into the second half. Here is Moore with it up top. She drills to the left elbow, trying to figure out where to go with it. Throws over to Mullen on the right side, down in the corner to Waymire. She drills towards the low block, throws it over to Husky on the left wing, up top to Moore. She's going to try for the long three-pointer. It will not go, and the rebound's controlled by Jordan Gramlich.
Even though that shot didn't go down for the Lady Bombers, you got to see that was a lot better passing right there. You know, the ball didn't get stuck on one side of the floor. We swung it over, and it led to an open shot. Let's hope we see a lot more of that this second half. We can already see our defensive intensity is way better right now.
Jordan Gramlich had the ball knocked away, but Parker was there to pick it up. Taylor has now on the left side. Waiting for her to shoot it, and she does. And her three-pointer hits the backboard, will not go. Jaden Gramlich gets the rebound, and then she's fouled.
Shooter's got to shoot, right, Matt?
Yeah, exactly.
I was always told if you're 0 for 10 and you're a 40% shooter, you're going to get hot at some point. I guess that's Taylor's philosophy here.
Well, that's Parker Husky's second personal foul. Team foul number 2 against Mountain Home here in the second half. 7:11 left to play in the third quarter. Lady Airedales with the ball, leading 21-18. And
a little shoe debacle here.
Jordan Gramlich lost her shoe there, so getting it back on. All right, Parker will turn an inbound pass on the baseline. Looked like she took a few steps on that.
She did take some steps.
But she gets into Jaden Gramlich, who she dribbles up to the top, gives it back to Parker. Parker will set up the offense. Dribbles to the left side, gives it to Poole in the corner. She dribbles out to the wing, goes into the lane, and it gives it to Jordan Gramlich. She puts up the jumper on the right side, no good, and the rebound's controlled by Rucker.
Yeah, good defensive set there by the Lady Bombers. Good help off the screens, able to close out on that shooter and then box out and finish it with a defensive rebound.
And Mountain Home has the ball knocked away, and Jaden Gramlich comes up with the steal. Both teams now with 16 turnovers. Jordan Gramlich's going to try for the long three. No good, and the rebound's controlled by Waymire.
Mountain Home pushing here, see if we can get an easy one.
Mullins going to go into the lane for the layup and skid around. Basketball falls, hits the rim several times before it falls in, and Cameron Mullen draws contact.
Yeah, kind of one of those shots. Cam just kind of forced the issue, kind of like what Witten was trying to do in the first half, but a little more under control right there. Was able to draw the foul, get the ball up on the rim, and it went down, which is pretty awesome.
Both Gramlichs now, Jordan and Jane, both with 3 fouls. Cameron Mullen gets the free throw. She now has 4 points, and it's a tie game, our first tie of the night since 0-0.
Here comes that trap right here. We're going to run and jump it from one side.
Ball goes into the front court, though, to Poole. She will throw it to Jaden Gramlich on the left side. Out to Parker, to Poole in the left corner. She's going to go into the low block for the running jumper. No good. Mount Home gets the rebound, and they have a chance to take their first lead of the night.
Yeah, here we go. Now we're going to go on a little run right here.
Well, just as we say that, Cameron Mullins called for the carry. That's the 17th turnover against the Lady Bombers. Comes with 6 minutes left to play in the third. By the way, both teams really crashing the boards tonight. Mountain Home with 23 rebounds, Alma with 21.
Yeah, bad shooting kind of helps rebounds too.
Well, that's true. And Mountain Home almost came up with a turnover in the backcourt. And
no,
now,
he's going to call foul.
Yep, they're going to call a foul on Lauren Waymire. That is her third personal foul, team foul number 3 against the Lady Bombers here in the second half. 5:53 left to play in the third quarter.
Looked like Gramlich kind of caught that ball and dribbled and then picked it up, and Lauren had her set and dribbled again, but guess not.
Inbound pass goes to Taylor. She'll give it back to Jordan Gramlich. Into the front court to Parker. Over in the left corner to Poole. Poole dribbles to the low block. She's going up for another running jumper. This one won't go either. The rebound is knocked around, and Poole is able to get her own rebound. She will dribble to the right side, gives it near the top to Parker. Now Home in a man-to-man. Parker dribbles to the left side. She's going to the low block for the layup. Off the glass, no good. And the rebound's controlled by Waymire. She'll be fouled in the backcourt. A frustration foul on Demaya Parker.
Yeah, here's the deal. Parker had the mismatch. She had Lauren Gardner, which is our post, on their point guard, right? Initially, that Parker's been playing point for them, and she used the screen, and we were able to switch off the screen and get back into an advantage Mountain Home, and kind of a good play for the Lady Bombers that happened that way, and then she missed a shot and just a frustration foul, like you said.
That was Parker's second personal foul. Ball goes to Rucker to Moore near the free throw line. Her jumper is up and in, and Mount Home has her first lead of the night.
Yeah, here we go. We're on a pretty good, decent little run starting back from the first half here, right? I don't know. They're only at 21, and they were at 20 for a while in the first half. So we're on a pretty decent little run here by the Lady Bombers.
23-21, Mountain Home up with less than 5 minutes left to play in the third. Here is Jordan Gramlich dribbling to the right side. She's going to the low block for the layup. Off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up with it off the glass. That one won't go either. And this time the rebound comes to Mountain Home. Back come the Lady Bombers. Mullen quickly into the front court. She's going to try to split old team. She goes in for another layup. Her basket counts, and once again she is fouled.
Yeah, great job by Cam. Once again, attacking the rim. Good body control and able to finish that off. That was awesome right there.
That is Jaden Gramlich's fourth personal foul. Team foul number 3 against the Lady Airedales here in the second half. Lakin Moore and Lauren Waymire checking out of the game as Witten Coleman and Anna McCarn come in. And Jaden Gramlich, who again just picked up her fourth foul, will head to the bench as she's replaced by Zoe Kimes.
Yeah, I know at one point it was 20-15. Thinking back on that, so
yeah.
I know we're at least
it was 20 to 12.
20-12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're at least on a 13 to
1 run. Yeah. Free throw wouldn't go. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Alma, and Mount Home will keep possession as they'll inbound underneath the basket.
Good job, Anna McCarn, getting a hand on the ball right there, giving us an extra possession.
McCarn takes the inbound pass, has the ball knocked away, gets it back, though. Gives it up top to Husky. Over near the left corner to Mullen. She's going to try for the three-pointer. No good. Gets her own rebound and has the ball knocked away. Husky's there to pick it up, though. Gives it to Mullen to try to throw it to Rucker. Ball goes a little low of her and out of bounds, and that will be Mountain Home's 18th turnover of the night.
Yeah, sometimes Cam gets going a little too quick and gets a little turnover prone right there. That pass trying to go to Amelia just a little low to where she couldn't handle it.
McCarn almost knocks the ball away. But Kimes able to keep it and gives it to Jordan Gramlich, who's into the front court, and now she'll be fouled. 4:15 left to play in the third quarter. They're going to give that one to Anna McCarn. That is her first personal foul. 14th foul against the Lady Bombers here in the second half. 25-21, Mountain Home up right now. It will be Taylor inbounding the ball on the far sideline. She gets it in to Jordan Gramlich. She has on the right side. She's going to the low block, going in for the layup. Will not go, and the rebound is controlled by McCarn.
Yeah, it's a classic case there of trying to get a foul instead of worrying about your shot. And the Lady Bombers just kind of separated there, and when they did, she was able to fall down.
Yep. Here's Husky with it, gives it to Mullen. Back over to Husky on the right side. Down in the corner to Rucker, and she's called for the travel. 3:50 left to play in the third quarter. Lauren Waymeyer, Lakin Moore, and Bailey Rittenberg coming back in from out home, replacing Anna McCarn, Amelia Rucker, and there should be one more coming to the.
I think Witten's coming off. Yeah, she's just telling somebody who she got right there.
Gotcha. All right, and it is going to be Witten Coleman. Inbound pass will be triggered by Jordan Gramlich into Parker. Now back to Jordan Gramlich. She will give it to Poole on the left side. She's going into the lane for the layup, off the glass and in.
Yeah, that's what happens if you overcommit sometimes on this little trap that we got going. If you overcommit and they throw it over the top, you better be sprinting back to offside block.
Back the other way, Mullins' jumper misses everything. Waymeyer gets the rebound, but then she throws right into the hands of Parker. And back comes Alma, pulling up for the three-pointer on the right side was Presley Taylor.
Yeah.
And just like that, Alma's back on top. Presley Taylor now with 15 on the night. 26-25, Lady Airedales up. Moore with it on the corner. Her jumper will not go. Offensive rebound for Waymeyer, and she'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 3:01 left to play in the third.
This is Gramlich. The other Gramlich's fourth.
Both Gramlichs with 4 now.
Yeah, we're looking what Gramlich's going to go out first with fouls. It'll be one of them, I promise, if not both.
Yep, Jordan Gramlich's 4th personal foul, 14th foul. Oh, they're going to call out on the floor. Okay, so it will be Mount Home inbounding underneath the basket with 3:01 left to play in the third as they trail by 1 point. Inbound pass goes to Husky in the right corner. Her three-pointer a little strong, no good, and Taylor gets the rebound for the Lady Airedales. She'll throw it to Parker. Parker's met by a double team.
Got a 10, no foul.
Has the ball knocked away.
We got a 10 seconds.
There should have been a 10-second count. And are they going to give Allen a timeout?
There's no way they can have a timeout.
My
There's
goodness.
22 seconds left on the clock. There's no way they can have a timeout.
They missed that one. Now the officials are talking.
Yeah, and they didn't even have possession of the ball. Yeah, he's not giving them a timeout. They're calling 10-second violation.
Okay, so now, now I'm not sure what's going on.
Should be Mountain Home's ball, I think is what they said right there. They're not giving Alma a timeout. It's going to be Mountain Home's ball, and they're going to give a 10-second violation. There's no way at 22 seconds that they can call a timeout and not be a 10-second violation.
Right. So Mountain Home will get it back with 2:45 left to play in the third as they trail Alma 26-25. Bailey Rittenberg checks out of the game as Amelia Rucker comes back in.
Alma's super lucky. Parker didn't call for a foul right there. She shoved off when we had the pressure on her, and 10 seconds the best that they could have hoped for right there.
Moore with it up top. Her three-pointer will not go. Rebound is knocked around. Ball is still being fought for. It's going to be a jump ball, and Mount Home will keep it on the possession arrow.
Yeah, good hustle by Lauren on that offside block with this 1-3-1. In that 1-3-1, there's one person down on the bottom, and she's got to decide who she's going to box out. Lauren's done a good job going after offensive rebounds this quarter. Inbound
pass goes to Waymeyer up top to Rucker. Over on the left side to Mullen. Down to Husky near the corner. Cross court to Rucker on the right side. She's going to drill towards the paint. Now kicks it back up top to Moore. Over to Mullen on the left. Over on the right side now to Rucker. Back over to Mullen. Down to Husky in the corner. She's going to try for the lead to get the lead back. No good. Offensive rebound for Waymeyer. She puts it back up. Her layup wouldn't go. And this time the rebound is controlled by Alma.
Still great offensive set there by the Lady Bombers. We were able to move the ball around. That one more pass got us the wide open three in the corner. And even though we missed it, we were in position for the offensive rebound.
Jordan Gramlich putting up the turnaround fadeaway. No good. Rebound is controlled by Waymeyer. And then she'll be fouled in the backcourt by Kylie Poole. That's her second personal foul. Team foul number 5 against Alma here in the second half. McKinley McCart coming in for Alma, replacing Jordan Gramlich. Again, both Gramlichs have 4 fouls right now.
looking on the floor, I was trying to find the roster here for for Alma, and they are small right now. They are short out there. They took both Gramlichs out, who are their 2 biggest players, and I think their tallest player is looks like number 24 there at 5'7". So Lady Bombers should be able to do that right there and get inside every time.
Lakin Moore does get the ball on the low block, gets a layup good, and we have our third lead change as Mount Home's up 27-26 with a minute and a half left to play in the third quarter. Ball goes to McCard in the left corner. She answers immediately with a three-pointer.
Still, Mountain Home needs to attack. Don't worry about giving up threes on one end. Attack the paint right now. You have a major size advantage on the floor.
29-27, Lady Airedales up. Ball goes to Rucker on the paint for the layup, good, and we're tied up.
Yeah, just like that, right? You got Alma out of position. They've got girls playing the back of that 1-3-1 that aren't used to playing back there. They're over committing on passes, and we're doing a good job of taking advantage of it. Just good sound defense, and we should be in good shape on there.
Well, McCart tries another three in the left corner. This one will not go, and the rebound is controlled by Husky. She finds Mullen quickly in the front court, gives it to Waymeyer for the layup, off the glass and in, and Mount Home is back on top. And believe Alma just called
Mount Home, I think we called that one.
Okay, yep. Lauren Waymeyer with 4 points on the night, and Mount Home does take the timeout. We'll break with 43.3 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It is actually Alma taking the timeout as Mount Home leads 31-29. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate. Baxter Real Estate Company is the name all locals know. As part of the Twin Lakes community, Baxter Real Estate Company has local realtors who not only love this area, but truly know it too. When you need a real estate company, you need Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
The timeout after Mount Home took the lead back with 43.3 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Lady Bobbers are up 31-29. Mount Home with 3 full timeouts remaining and 1 30-second timeout left. Alma with 2 full timeouts, and that is it.
Yeah, you're going to see us face guard Presley Taylor right here. She's the only one on the floor that you're really worried about offensively if you're the Lady Bombers, and so you just face guard her and let everybody else shoot and go get rebounds.
Well, Poole tries the shot in the corner, would not go, and Mount Home gets the rebound.
Yeah, you got Cam. We're going to hold for the last shot here. It'll be Alma's ball coming out third quarter, so we need a good shot here at the end of the quarter.
Shot clock is off, down to 15 left in the third. Mullen's going to give it to Husky. She has between the circles.
They got a 3-2 zone now. Alma's dropped back in. They've got out of that 1-3-1 that they're in and kind of dropping into a 3-2.
Ball goes to Mullen on the right side. They're going to have to get the shot pretty soon. Mullen will throw it to Rucker. Is she going to get the shot? She will not. It didn't go anyway. So Mountain Home will take a 2-point lead into the final period with 8 minutes left to play in this one. It is Mountain Home leading Alma 31-29. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Mountain Home is up 31-29. Here is McCart dribbling up to the top. Gives it over to Poole on the right side. She's going to dribble down into the lane. Her pass is stolen by Waymire. Waymire is quickly back the other way. Gives it to Husky, who has the ball knocked away. And now Parker comes up with the steal. Here is Taylor with it. Still got to get it across the timeline, and they do. Here, Taylor will throw it down to McCart in the left corner. She's going to try another three. This one will not go, and the rebound is knocked to McCart. She puts up the jumper in the paint. Good.
Yeah, Lauren went up there and just tried to tip that ball out. Couldn't get two hands on it. Tried to tip it. Unfortunately, it tipped it right to Alma player.
We've got our third tie of the night. Mountain Home and Alma knotted up at 31. McCart with 5 on the night. Here's Husky with it. Gives it over on the right side to Mullen. Mullen drills to the corner. Trying to get by a defender. Tries to throw it out to Waymire. Goes between her legs. She is able to save it, but then her pass is tipped away by McCart. She's going back the other way. Her layup is blocked by Moore. It goes out of bounds. Are they going to call? Wow. Okay. So Lakin Moore picks up her second personal foul. 15th foul against the Lady Bombers. So McKinley McCart at the free throw line for the first time tonight. She has 5 points so far. 6:57 left to play in this game. McCart's first free throw is up. Will not go. Anna McCart's going to come back in, replacing Lauren Waymire. No, or actually Lakin Moore. So Mountain Home going a little bigger right now. So McCart will with one more chance to give us our sixth lead change tonight. Second shot is up. She misses both, and the rebound's chased down by Waymire.
Yeah, good foul there by Lakin. As you're about to give up a wide open layup, good hustle on the other end. Was able to get the foul instead of giving up 2. Made her go to the line, and she missed both, and we still got a tie game.
Husky with it up top for the Lady Bombers. Finds Waymire at the left elbow. Down to Rucker near the right corner. She's going to try for the three-pointer. Rolls around, will not go. Ball's knocked around, and rebound's controlled by Mullen. Mountain will sit back up with it. Husky with it up top. 6.5 left to play in the game. Ball goes to McCarn at the left elbow. Back to Husky. Over to Rucker near the right corner. She's going to try another three-pointer. This one will go.
Yeah, give us enough chances out there. We're going to get some of them to fall. That's the thing that's going to hurt Alma right now, being in that 3-2. We can shoot them out of that.
Amelia Rucker in double figures with 11. Mountain Home up 34-31 with 6:10 left in the game. Taylor with it. Gives it to McCart up top. McCart's going to drill to the left elbow. Finds Parker on the wing. Now gives it up top to Kimes, I believe. She drills to the left side. Back up top to Parker. Looks like the Gramlich sisters are
coming in.
Yep, ball goes to McCart. She's going in for the running jumper. No good. And if fouls when we call on the rebound, I think they're going to get Rucker with that one.
Yeah, she's kind of holding off and tried to jump up and tap that ball out and got called for the hold before she tipped that ball.
Amelia Rucker's first personal foul, team foul number 6 against the Lady Bombers. Jordan and Jane Gramlich both coming in for Alma, replacing Kylie Poole and Zoe Kimes. 5:48 left to play in the game as Alma went inbounded underneath the basket. Parker will trigger the inbound pass, gets into Jordan Gramlich. She gets by McCarn going in for the reverse layup. Will not go, and the rebound is controlled by Waymire. She'll kick it out to McCarn, and they're going to call McCarn for the travel.
There's no way. She got tripped. She didn't fall on her own. Gramlich's sister undercut her and tripped her in the middle of the court, and they don't call a foul.
Wow. So Alma will get back with 5:39 left to play in the game as they trail Mountain Home by 3. Inbound pass goes to Jordan Gramlich. Over to Jaden Gramlich. Thought about 3. Now she'll dribble into the lane. Going in for the layup. Off the glass. No good. And the rebound's knocked around. They're going to say last touch by Alma. Mountain Home will get it back with 5:27 left. So luckily Mountain Home wasn't hurt wasn't scathed by that quote-unquote turnover.
It would have fouled Gramlich out, right? She was the one that undercut Anna.
That's true. Here is Mullen within the front court. Gives it over to Husky on the left side. Down the corner to Rucker. She's going to try another three-pointer. In and out, and the rebound is chased down by Taylor. She'll lose handle of the ball. Ball's knocked around and stolen by Waymire.
I think 3 or 4 Lady Bombers got their hands on that ball before it was finally stolen. Great hustle by the Lady Bombers.
And Cameron Mullen goes into the lane for the layup, and Mountain Home quickly calls timeout. Cameron Mullen now with 8 points. We'll break with 4:53 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Alma 36-31. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Is Mountain Home leading 36-31 following the layup by Cameron Mullen. By the way, this will be a good way for Harrison to wrap up their season. Right now they're up on Siloam Springs 46-43 with less than 5 minutes left.
Yeah, and you can tell the top of the conference here knows they're locked in. They're locked in their seating. They're kind of using this game as a kind of warm-up going into state. And, kind of Lady Bombers got caught napping. It looks like Siloam's getting caught napping too at Harrison.
Ball goes over on the left side of McCart. She's going down to the lane for the layup. Her basket goes, and she is fouled. Whoa, what a shot.
She turned her head and closed her eyes and took a bumping by Anna and threw the ball up, and it went down.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anna McCarn picks up her second personal foul. Team foul number 7 against the Lady Bombers. And now Mount Home's call for the foul on the missed free throw.
I think Anna McCarn there kind of clearing out with the foul.
Now the officials are talking. So it will be a 1-and-1. It is going to be Anna McCarn picking up her third personal foul. That's the 8th team foul against Mountain Home. So it will be Jordan Gramlich at the line for the 1-and-1. This will be her first trip to the line tonight. She has 6 so far. Anna McCarn's going to check out of the game as Lakin Moore comes back in. 4:36 left to play in the game. Right now it is a 3-point Lady Bomber advantage. But again, Jordan Gramlich trying to cut into that.
I've seen these refs talk more in this game trying to figure out what's going on. You made the call. You should know what's going on. I think right now they're trying to understand, did Mountain Home have possession and was this considered an offensive foul? Because if it's an offensive foul, it's not a 1-and-1. If it's a loose ball foul, then it is going to be a 1-and-1 for Alma. I think that's what they're talking about right now.
Well, it's got to be a loose ball foul because the ball was up in the air.
When it happened.
So, okay, so they do have it right. It is Jordan Gramlich at the line for the 1-and-1. The first free throw is up and good, so she does earn the bonus. And if she gets this next one, it'll be back down to a 1-point game. This game's had 3 ties and 5 lead changes so far tonight. Second shot is up, bounces around, and finally falls in. 8 points on the night for Jordan Gramlich. 36-35, Mountain Home up, a little over 4.5 minutes left.
So now Alma's back in their 1-3-1. They're able to get their players who know where their positions are back in. Mountain Home's going to have to see this change and take advantage of it.
Well,
just like that.
Lakin Moore gets the ball in the paint, puts up the jumper. Good. She now has 7. Mountain Home up 38-35, 4:15 left.
Yeah, swing the ball, hit the middle. That's wide open every time.
Parker drills up to the top, goes over to the left side, gives it near the corner to McCart. Back out to Parker on the wing. Down to Jaden Gramlich. She's going in for the layup. Her basket counts, and she is fouled. Whoa.
Yeah, she used her size right there. She had the size advantage on top of Parker. Used her size, was able to get down in the paint and seal off Parker and drew the foul and was able to finish after contact.
That's Huskies' third personal foul, team foul number 9 against the Lady Bombers. And the free throw by Jaden Gramlich is up and in, and we've got our 4th tie of the night. 38 all with about 4 minutes left. Mullen into the front court, gives it to Husky. Back over to Mullen on the right side. Down to Rucker near the corner. Back out to Mullen. Loses the handle of the ball, but Husky's there to pick it up. Down to Moore in the left corner. She's going to drill towards the low block, put up the jumper on the corner, no good. Rebound is knocked around and finally controlled by Jordan Gramlich, and Alma has a chance to get the lead back. Here's Parker with it. Throws it to McCart in the left corner, fakes out her defender, puts up the jumper in the left corner, no good, and the rebound is controlled by Waymeyer. Waymire will throw it out to Husky, who gets it into the front court. 3:13 left to play in the game. We're knotted up at 38. Mullen gives it to Moore near the free throw line. She's going to be called for the travel. 24th turnover against Mountain Home comes with 3:07 left to play in the game. Lady Airedales get it back with a chance to give us our sixth lead change.
Need a good defensive stop right here.
Parker with it, dribbles up top. Gives it to Jaden Gramlich. Dribbles to the left elbow. Kicks up top to Jordan Gramlich. She's going to dribble down to the low block. Has the ball knocked away and stolen by a Husky.
Yeah, I got 2-on-1 break right here. Dish it off. Layup for Lakin.
Moore goes in for the layup. Good, and the Lady Bombers are back on top.
Need another stop right here.
And now a timeout's going to be called.
Looks like Coach Leonard called timeout here.
Before the inbound pass. So Mountain Home will get the timeout. We'll break with 2:35 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Alma 40-38. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member Lily Foster speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 KCTT. Yellville Mountain Home. Matt Sharp and Brad Coleman joining you courtside here at Charles B. Dyer Airedale Arena at Alma High School. Audrey Young, our producer, back at the studio. 2:35 left to play in the game. Mountain Home taking the timeout as they right now lead Alma 40-38. This Lady Airedale ball. Here is Parker with it up top.
Yeah, tried to set a little elevator screen right there for Taylor coming off. Mountain Home did a good job.
Jordan Graham's going to try for the three-pointer for the lead. No good, and Waymire chases down the rebound.
Good box out by Witten on the offside right there. She had the other Graham look on her with a size advantage. Great box out, allowing Lauren to come get the ball and just get a bucket right here, get up 2 scores, and let's finish this game off.
Here's Husky with it. Gives over to Mullen. Back to Husky. Back to Mullen. Less than 2 minutes left in the game. 15 left on the shot clock. Mullen dribbles towards the top. Gives over to Rittenberg. Rittenberg gives it back to Mullen. Down to 5 to shoot. Pass knocked away and stolen by Jordan Gramlich. She'll find Taylor back the other way. Now has her pocket picked.
Good hustle by Cam.
As Mullen gets the steal.
Yeah, Cam did the turnover on one end. Didn't give up on the play. Nice hustle on the other end to come from behind and steal that ball.
And now Mount Home's going to take another timeout.
We're going to go offense to defense right here. Try to get our subs in.
We'll break with 1.5 minutes left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Alma 40-38. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
Mounts on with the ball coming out of the timeout. Here's Husky with it. Gives it to Rucker near the left corner. She's going to drill to the elbow. Up top to Husky. Down to 12 on the shot clock. Husky will give it to Moore on the right side. She's going to try for the long three-pointer. Will not go. And the rebound's chased down by Taylor.
I need to stop right here. Everybody sprint back. Make Alma earn a shot right here. I'd like to be anxious to see how many times they've scored off our set defense in this game.
Parker with it. Gives it to Jordan Gramlich. She's going to dribble into the lane. Put up the jumper for the tie. Bounces around and falls in. Jordan Gramlich in double figures with 10. We've got our fifth tie of the night, and now Mountain Home is going to draw a little contact as they get into the front court.
Looks like we got Presley Taylor with a foul right there.
That's her first personal foul. That's the last foul Alma has to give. And now the Lady Airedales are going to take a timeout. We'll break with 45.2 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home and Alma knotted up at 40. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
Community banking means investing in our community. At Centennial Bank, we invest our time and energy in helping our friends and neighbors grow, explore possibilities, and achieve their dreams. We proudly sponsor the student athletes of the Mountain Home Bombers. So whether you're in the game or in the stands, we support the things that mean the most to you, because you
ball as we're tied at 40. Inbound pass goes to Mullen.
Matt, is eerily similar from last year's game here at Alma. We took the lead late, and they hit a layup at the buzzer to beat us. Let's hope that doesn't happen again this year.
Here's Husky with it. She will throw it to Rucker. Down to 18 left to shoot. Ball goes to Moore on the right side. She dribbles to the elbow, pulls up for the jumper. Good, and Mount Home's on top.
Yeah, I need a stop right here. Need to sprint back. Don't give up anything. Know our assignments. Make them beat us with a long shot, but nothing easy on the offensive rebounds.
Parker gives up top to Jaden Gramlich, to Jordan Gramlich, down to McCart. 10 seconds left. The shot clock is off. Ball goes up top with Parker, and now Alma is going to take their last time out of the night.
Now fed into our hands. We're able to switch offense for defense right here and get our defenders on the floor.
So we'll break with 7.7 left in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Alma 42-40. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected...
Yeah, Lady Bombers are in the double bonus, so you can't foul right here. You're going to be putting Alma at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Now, the good news is they haven't shot free throws incredibly well tonight, especially the Gramlich girls, the only one I remember really making and shooting quite a bit and making several. You just want a face guard. You want if they're going to beat you on a 3, make it be a contested 3, and don't give up an easy offensive board. Don't give up anything going to the hole. If they've got an open layup, you foul them, make them earn it at the line for the tie.
Demaya Parker will inbound the ball on the far sideline. Inbound pass goes to Jordan Gramlich. She puts it the layup as she gets by her defender. Good, and we're tied back up. With 2 seconds left. Mount Home is not going to get the shot off, and we're going to overtime. Wow. Jordan Gramlich with 12 points and no basket bigger than that one.
Yeah, they just threw it up to her, and she just went and outworked it and got it for the open layup.
So they're going to put 4 more minutes back on the clock. We'll head to overtime in just a moment. Right now, Mountain Home and Alma knotted up at 42 at the end of regulation. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
She missed the front end, but Waymar gets offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Moore. Moore dribbles to the left elbow. Gives up top to Rucker. She's going to try for the three to get the lead back. And he takes a high bounce off the backboard. No good. But Moore's there for the offensive rebound and the put back.
Two good offensive rebounds for the Lady Bombers, able to come away with points on that opening possession.
Lakin Moore with 13 points. Mountain Home back on top, 44-42.
This Lady Bomber team, they play better when they play quick and aggressive here. When we start trying to slow things down, we kind of get in some trouble and get in some trouble with some turnovers. We just need to stay aggressive this whole overtime and let what happens happen.
And Taylor has the ball knocked away, and then she commits a foul in the backcourt. That was Alma's, I believe, 22nd turnover of the night. Presley Taylor picks up her second personal foul. 8th team foul against the Lady Airedales, and then it's going to be Parker Husky at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. This is her first trip to the line tonight. 2:59 left to play in overtime. First free throw, no good. She misses the front end. And rebounds controlled by Jaden Gramlich, but she has the ball knocked away and stolen.
Yo, we got numbers right here. Good hustle there by Witten coming from behind. Gramlich didn't see her where she was at, snuck behind her and was able to get that steal.
Mountain Home with the ball up 44-42, 2:43 left in overtime. Husky with it up top, down to 15 on the shot clock. Ball goes over to Mullen on the right side. She's going to drill to the elbow, gives it to Waymar on the low block for the layup. A little strong. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Coleman, and it will be Alma's ball with 2:28 left in overtime.
Good attack right there. Good pass by Cam, and Lauren just unable to finish that through contact. It looked like there might have been a little bit, but good pass and good attack.
Parker walks the ball into the front court for the Lady Airedales. Again, Mountain Home up by 2 right now. Parker will dribble to the left side. Gives up top to Jordan Gramlich.
Yeah, they're trying to feed the other Gramlich down low with Witten on the mismatch. She did a good job getting in front of the girl.
And Jordan Gramlich dribbles to the elbow, puts up the jumper good. She now has 14 on the night, and we've got our 7th tie. 44 all with 2 minutes left in overtime. And now Mount Home's going to take a timeout. Both teams get one extra timeout in this extra period, and Mount Home will use one of theirs. We'll break with 1:59 left in overtime. Mount Home and Alma knotted up at 44. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Dr. Wynn Moore at Baxter Health's Bone and Joint Clinic supports our Bomber basketball players as they train and practice to bring their best effort into every game. And it's not only the technical skills and strategies of the game they're learning. The life skills these young athletes are developing will enrich their lives far into the future. Dr. Moore applauds the teamwork, motivation, persistence, and pure joy of the game evident each time you take to the court, and wishes you the best for a winning season.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate. Baxter Real Estate Company is the name all locals know. As part of the Twin Lakes community, Baxter Real Estate Company has local realtors who not only love this area, but truly know it too. When you need a real estate company, you need Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for
Bounding it, coming out of the timeout with less than 2 minutes left to play in overtime as they're tied with Alma at 44. Ball goes to Rucker. Back over to Mullen, who mishandles the pass, but is able to save it back into Rucker and avoid the turnover. Rucker drills up to the top, goes to the right elbow, over to Husky near the right corner, down to 13 on the shot clock. Mullen drills to the free throw line, finds Mullen, Waymire at the low block, now out to Moore. She drills up to the top, down to 5. Mullen's going to throw it down to Husky, to Rucker. They're going to have to get the shot off, and I don't think they're going to get to it. It's going to be a shot clock violation.
Oh, you know that's got to frustrate Coach Leonard right there.
Yep.
Draw up a play. We had a couple girls that had shots in that deal and just turned them down, held on the ball for way too long. Got to get a stop right here on the defensive side of things.
Lakin Moore and Amelia Rucker check out of the game as Bailey Rittenberg and Whitten Coleman come back in. 1:20 left to play in overtime. Parker has it up top. Ball goes over to Jaden Gramlich. She drills to the low block for the layup. No good. And the rebound is controlled by Rittenberg.
Go. We got numbers here. We got 2 behind us. Let's go.
Mullen into the front court. Throws up to Husky. Down to 1 minute left in overtime. We're knotted up at 44. And now Demaya Parker gambled and lost as she tried to go for the steal and bumped into Cameron Mullen.
Yeah, you know, we've seen it this year. When we pull that ball out and we try to deflate the air out of it, it just doesn't fit well with this team's DNA. They like to push. They like to keep the pedal on the metal and go. And, you know, almost saw a turnover there.
That's Parker's 4th personal foul. Team foul number 9 against Alma, but they get away unscathed as Mullen misses the front end of the 1-and-1, and the Lady Airedales get the rebound.
That's some big free throws we missed here in this overtime.
Parker's layup will not go, and now a jump ball is going to be called. It will be Alma's ball in the possession arrow. 43.6 left to play in overtime. Alma will keep the ball as we're knotted up at 44. So Parker will turn the inbound pass on the baseline for the Lady Airedales.
We'll try to catch Gramlich coming, the young Gramlich coming downhill right here from the top of the key.
Ball goes to Jordan Gramlich near the left corner. She loses the ball off her
foot.
Oh, they're going to say off of Mount Holmes' foot.
Oh, okay.
So Lakin Moore and Amelia Rucker come back in, replacing Bailey Rittenberg and Whitten Coleman. 39.6 left in overtime. 31 left to shoot. Parker will trade the inbound pass on the near sideline. Gets in the backcourt to Jaden Gramlich. Now to Parker. She gets it across timeline.
About 7-second difference here between the shot clock and the game clock. Alma's going to bleed the clock out. Mountain Home's going to have to know that if we get a defensive rebound, we need to push, and good thing we got time out here to talk about this.
And now Alma's going to take their last time out of the night. We'll break with 21.3 left in overtime. It is Mountain Home and Alma knotted up at 44. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
time as right now they have the ball with 21.3 seconds left in overtime as we're knotted up at 44. Inbound pass goes to Jordan Gramlich. She drills to the low block. She's going in for the layup. It will not go. Jaden Gramlich gets offensive rebound, and they'll say she'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 12.6 left. Whitten Coleman picks up her first personal foul. That is the 10th team foul against the Lady Bombers. There's going to be 2 shots regardless. Jaden Gramlich at the free throw line, where so far she is 1 of 1 with 3 points. First free throw is up and good. So we've got our 6th lead change as Alma's back on top. Lakin Moore and Amelia Rucker coming back in for Mount Home, replacing Bailey Rittenberg and Whitten Coleman.
So we're in the bonus. We need something going downhill here. And if we get fouled, get to the line. Missed it.
And Jaden Gramlich misses the second free throw. Rebound comes to Mountain Home. It is a 1-point Alma lead. Here is Moore with it. She's going to pull up near the free throw line. Down to 5 seconds. And now Mountain Home is going to take their last time out. Exactly 5 seconds left in overtime. Mountain Home trailing Alma 45-44. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift.
It's on foul. If you're Mountain Home, you got to catch and go downhill. Nothing cute. You're down one. Get downhill. You've got Lakin, you've got Cam, you've got girls in Parker who can break fences. Get downhill. Put it in the officials' hands to make a call here as you're going up and get to the free throw line. Let's win this game.
So Mountain Home will inbound it on the far sideline. We will trigger an inbound pass. So looks like it'll be Cameron Mullen.
You want to just get it and go. So give you a chance for an offensive rebound. That's where you feel like you got to have your advantage here if your Lady Bombers go.
Lakin Moore takes the inbound pass down to 2 seconds. She's going to have to put up the jumper at the left elbow. She does and will not go, and Alma gets the loss. Gets the win.
What a heartbreaking loss. Alma's acting like they won the national championship down here on their senior night. And yeah, they got to 3 wins here in the conference, so good for them.
So, well, luckily for Mount Home, it doesn't affect their state tournament implications. They will be going Tuesday night. So, would have been nice to go in with a win.
Yeah, you want to go in with some positive, momentum coming in, but didn't. So you have to go to work here and maybe have a sour taste, and maybe you can come in with the underdog mentality here a little bit.
So our final in overtime, Alma defeats Mountain Home 45-44. We'll come back and check our final numbers in a moment. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Dr. Wynn Moore at Baxter Health's Bone and Joint Clinic supports our Bomber basketball players as they train and practice to bring their best effort into every game. And it's not only the technical skills and strategies of the game they're learning, the life skills these young athletes are developing will enrich their lives far into the future. Dr. Moore applauds the teamwork, motivation, persistence, and pure joy of the game evident each time you take to the court, and wishes you the best for a winning season.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate. Baxter Real Estate Company is the name all locals know. As part of the Twin Lakes community, Baxter Real Estate Company has local realtors who not only love this area, but truly know it too. When you need a real estate company, you need Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
Community banking means investing in our community. At Centennial Bank, we invest our time and energy in helping our friends and neighbors grow, explore possibilities, and achieve their dreams. We proudly sponsor the student athletes of the Mountain Home Bombers. So whether you're in the game or in the stands, we support the things that mean the most to you because you mean the most to us. We're Centennial Bank, Arkansas's community bank, member FDIC.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Every night, how you want it, with the left or right. Either way, it ain't ending nice. Got a lot of heart and it's made of ice. I can never change, I'm like this for life. Beast mode, that's a scary sight. It's lonely at the top, but that's alright. All day, every day, I'm taking flight. I do it night after night, I do it day after day. Take a break, no way, gotta be great. I do it night after night, I do it day after day. All day, every day, 24 straight.
Night after night after night after night after night after night after night, I go hard, 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 yeah, yeah.
River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry
Alma Airedales and tonight's conference matchup between the Bombers of Mountain Hall and your Alma Airedales. This time I'd like to introduce the starting lineups. First for our visitors from Mountain Home. The senior forward, number 0, Hagen Robb. Junior guard, number 3, McGee Harris. Senior guard, number 14, Kai Hickford. Sophomore forward, number 24, Ryan McLean. And a junior guard, number 33, Brandon Dewey. Assistant coach for the Bombers is Brad Waters. The head coach is Josh Fulcher.
Then they turn it right over as McGee Harris comes up with a steal. He finds Hagen Robb going in for the layup. Good, and Mount Home strikes first.
A great start for the Bombers. Tip goes Alma's way. We get the immediate steal into a layup.
2-0 Bombers up as we are 17 seconds into this contest. Here is Smith with it. Throws over the right side to Boggs. Down in the corner to Schlegel. Up top to Smith. Over on the left side, pulling up for the three is Camden Curd, and just like that, Alma has their lead.
Yeah, if I remember right, when Alma came to Mountain Home, their big man, number 11, got us in all kinds of foul trouble. Towns Robinson, he got us in all kinds of foul trouble down low. Mountain Home's having to do a good job on him and not fouling.
So Dewey's going to try to answer with a three of his own. It won't go, and the rebound comes to the Airedales. Back comes Towns Robinson with it. He's throws it out. Now ball goes to Boggs. Up top to Smith, who will set up the offense. Mountain Home in a man-to-man. Smith's going to just pull up for the three at the top, in and out, and the rebound's controlled by Robb.
I think Mountain Home will be okay with that shot all night.
Bombers with the ball trailing 3-2, 6:42 left to play in the first quarter. Bickford into the front court, dribbles to the left side, gives up top to Dewey. To McLean in the paint. He's going to put up the jumper. Good, and Mountain Home's back on top.
Yeah, Ryder did a good job there. He's been hot these last few games offensively, looking at the rim. Now he's starting to learn when to take good shots and great shots, and that's really helped him.
Bombers up 4-3, 6:24 left to play in the first. Boggs gives it up top to Smith. Back over to Boggs on the right side. He dribbles towards the lane, putting up the jumper. No good, and the rebound's controlled by Dewey.
A kind of fun fact, too. Ryder's dad said that if he ever got 25 points, he'd shave his beard.
He's
really? Clean baby-faced here tonight, so he lived up to his bet he made.
Oh, McLean goes in for the layup. Good. He has 4 on the night. 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Mount Home's up 6-3 right now. Smith throws it to Boggs on the left side and to Towns Robinson at the elbow. Over on the right side to Curd. His three-pointer will not go. Offensive rebound for Schlegel. His layup was blocked, and Mount Home comes up with the ball.
Yeah, good job, Dewey, there. Just contesting the shot without fouling and getting the clean block and securing the rebound after the block.
McLean will give it up top to Robb. Over on the right side to Harris. Harris will pull up for the three-pointer. It will not go, and the rebound's controlled by Smith. Back comes Alma with it. Smith with it on the right side. 5:25 left to play in the first quarter. Smith dribbles up to the top. Now goes over to the left side, gives it near the corner to Boggs. He dribbles into the paint. Throws it to Towns Robinson on the low block. He puts up the fadeaway. Good.
Yeah, if he catches that ball that deep, we're going to be in trouble right there. We got to keep him off that block, make him post up about that second or third hash mark, and make him go to work from there.
Israel Towns Robinson with his first 2 points of the night. 6-5 Mount Home up. Less than 5 minutes left to play in the first. McLean has it. He's going to pull up for another jumper. This one will not go. And the rebound's knocked around and controlled by Rob.
Yeah, good rebound there by Hagen Rob off the shot from Ryder.
McLean's going to drill to the corner, goes back toward the wing, now finds Dewey on the low block. He puts up the turnaround hook shot, good.
Yeah, good job, Dewey. Attacking Towns Robinson right into his chest, creating the space and coming up and finishing.
8-5, Mount Home up. 4:33 left in the first quarter. Smith in the front court, throws over on the right side to Curd. Back to Smith, over on the left side to Boggs. Back up to Smith, to Towns Robinson at the right elbow. He puts up the turnaround jumper, no good, and the rebound's controlled by Harris. Back comes Mountain Home. Harris with it on the right wing. He takes a screen from Dewey, drills up to the top, gives it to Bigford on the left side to McLean. Thought about the three. Now instead he's going to drill toward the low block, pull up for the jumper, no good. Rebound's knocked around, and McLean is able to chase it down. Dewey will throw it out to Harris, now over on the right side to Bigford. Bigford takes a screen, drills up to the top, gives it to Dewey on the right. He's going to try for the three-pointer. Good!
Yeah, Dewey stepped right into that shot, drained it. When you see that spin on that ball from Dewey, it's usually going down, and it did right there.
Bombers up 11-5, 3:45. Let's play in the opening period. Ball goes over to Boggs on the right side, up top to Smith, over to Curd on the left, back up to Smith, over to Boggs. He's going to try for the three-pointer to answer. Good. Easton Boggs with his first 3 points of the night. Back to a one-possession game, 11-8. Mountain Home up, 3:27 left in the first quarter. Bigford across the timeline. It's a full-court man for Alma. Bigford drills to the right side, gives it to Harris there on the wing. Back to Dewey. I was wondering if he was going to shoot it, but nope. He tries to throw it down to Rob. Ball's knocked away, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it will be Mount Home's ball in the possession arrow. Checking in for the first time tonight for Alma, replacing Camden Curd and also Kamani Smith are Miles Kendrick, a 6-foot sophomore, and Branson Brogan, a 6'1 junior. And now Robert Dover, the junior from Mountain Home, comes in for the first time tonight, replacing Hagen Robb. 3:11 left to play in the opening period. Mountain Home will inbound it, leading 11-8. McLean will trigger the inbound pass on the baseline, gets it near the top to Dewey. He'll throw it to Bigford, who will set up the offense. Bigford dribbling on the left side, drills to the corner. He's going to pull up for the jumper. Good!
Yeah, we've watched him all year. When he gets in that left hand and pulls up, it's usually money for him. So that was just good Kai right there getting the ball in early.
Bigford with his first 2 points of the night. Mountain Home up 13-8. 2:51 left playing in the first quarter. Smith with it up top. Throws over on the left side to Kendrick. Now Boggs has on the right. He's going to try for another three-pointer and he gets it.
Yeah, it's not a repeat of what happened last time. Same spot. He stepped into it and he's 2 for 2 from that spot.
Mountain Home up 13-11. About 2.5 minutes left in the opening quarter. Bigford across the timeline. Now they back off. There looks like a 3-2 zone now for Alma. Harris with it up top. Gives it to Bigford. An alley-oop to McLean. Off the glass, no good. And the rebound's controlled by Smith.
Yeah, Ryder was calling for that. He saw it coming, called for it. Good pass. Just unable to catch and finish.
Back the other way. Kendrick tries for the three-pointer for the lead. No good. McLean gets the rebound. And, he couldn't quite control it. And actually the rebound's going to come to Alma.
Wow, both coaches are going, how in the world is this not a foul?
Yeah.
That looked like a hit across the middle in the football game.
Less than 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Ball goes in the corner to Brogan. He'll throw it to Towns Robinson. He's going to dribble into the lane for the layup. Good, and we're tied up.
Yeah, Towns Robinson's putting his head down. He's a man down low. You'd think Dover would be able to handle that next time he puts that shoulder in Dover. Just fall back and maybe draw that offensive foul.
13 all our score. 1:35 left in the opening period. Ball goes to McLean in the left corner. Out to Bigford on the wing. Now to Harris near the top. Back to Bigford. Down to McLean in the corner. He's going to try for the three-pointer to get the lead back. No good. And they're going to call a foul on Alma on the rebound. I believe they're going to get Kendrick with that one. Yep, that is Miles Kendrick's first personal foul, team foul number 1 against the Airedales here in the first half. Matthew Schlegel coming back in for Alma, replacing Israel Towns Robinson. And McGee Harris checks out of the game as Blaine Tate, the sophomore, comes in for the first time tonight. McLean will trigger the inbound pass on the baseline. Gets it near the top to Dewey. Now Bigford has it. He'll set the offense. Ball goes to Tate on the left side. Back up to the top to Bickford. He's going to try for the three for the lead. Good!
Yeah, Kai had his feet set right there, was calling for the ball. Blaine put it right in that shooting pocket, and when that's in there, Kai stepped right into that, able to drill that three.
5 on the night for Kai Bickford. Mountain Home up 16-13. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Ball goes up top to Smith. Smith was trying to pay attention to Coach Lincoln, and it wasn't expecting Tate to knock the ball away, but he gets it back. Now he's going into the lane for the layup. Good.
Yeah, Blaine tried to catch him sleeping there and almost had a great play. And
Smith got fortunate on that one.
Yeah, Smith did. He that ball should have been knocked away.
His first 2 points of the night, 16-15, Mountain Home up, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Tate will throw it out to McLean. McLean has it on the right side. He drills toward the top, gives it to Dewey. Dewey's going to dribble into the paint, and now he's going to be called for the travel.
That's not a walk. That's a jump stop. As long as he lands on both feet, that is not a walk.
Well, Braxton Carson comes in for Mountain Home, replacing Braden Dewey. Carson, a junior for Mountain Home. 24.7 left to play in the opening quarter. Kobaninsky also coming in for the first time. Another junior for the Bombers as he'll replace Kai Bickford. 16-15 Mountain Home up. Alma with the ball. It will be Schlegel inbounding it to Smith, who will walk it into the front court. Mountain Home going with a half-court man. Smith dribbles to the low block. As the ball knocked away, gets it back. Down to 10 as the shot clock is off. Smith dribbling near the top, goes to the right side, gives up top to Boggs, back over to Smith. He's going into the lane for the layups, blocked by Dover. They're going to call a foul on Mountain Home on the floor. They're going to say after the shot, I believe.
After the shot.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Dover came down on him. That's 2 on Dover. No, it's only
No,
one
it's
Dover.
just one.
Yeah.
One, and only one team foul on Mountain Home so far. 1.1 left to play in the first quarter as Alma will have one more chance to get a shot. But now Alma's going to take a timeout. Oh, we'll break with 1.1 left to play in the first quarter. Mountain Home up on Alma 16-15. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
Their first time out of the night with 1.1 seconds left in the first quarter. Trying to get one last shot before the end of the period. Right now they trail Mountain Home 16-15. Smith will trigger the inbound pass on the baseline. Throws it up to Towns Robinson. He puts up the jumper, no good, and we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Call a timeout. Hopefully that comes back to bite them. Call a timeout to throw it up to Towns Robinson for that. Luke, I guess that didn't get a shot in and maybe take the lead at the end of the first quarter.
So our first 8 minutes are in the books, are at the score at the end of one. Mountain Home leading Alma 16-15. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School students in the East program keep their community connected. Here's member Audrey Yunt with more about Bomber Sports Network.
If you have interest in live streaming, sports, or just want to try something new, BSN's a really great opportunity for that. It really puts you into the action. For everybody who's not able to attend the games, it's really nice to be able to watch live or after the fact to stay connected to what's happening at the games.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
Well, this reminder, you're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7, KCTT, Yellville Mountain. Ball coming out to start the second quarter as Mountain Home's up 16-15. Matt Sharp and Brad Coleman joining you courtside at Charles B. Dyer Airedale Arena at Alma High School. Audrey Young, our producer, back at the studio. As we're back underway, here's Schlegel with it. He will give it to Kurd on the right side. Kurd dribbles up to the top, over to Schlegel on the right. Now he will give it to to Rogers, who just checked in a little bit ago. Ball's now with Curd. He has it up top. Down to 13 left on the shot clock. Curd will give it to Brogan. Now to Rogers up top. Over on the left side to Schlegel. Down to 4. Schlegel dribbles into the lane, finds Towns Robinson on low block for the layup. No good. Rebound is controlled by Rogers, and Alma will keep possession of it.
Yeah, Hagan came off to help right there. Towns Robinson's able to get an open shot. He did a good job recovering on that. I'll be anxious to see as the game goes on. Do we continue to come off and help? But right now, Hagan's winning the battle, not letting Towns Robinson get his position in the post.
Rogers going in for the layup. Good. He just kind of flung that up there.
Yeah, he did.
It goes off the glass and in, and Alma has the lead now, 17-16, and we've got our third lead change. 6:50 left in the first half. Bickford with it up top. Finds Dewey on the right side. Down to Rob on the low block, and he's going to be called for the charge.
Yeah, Hagan's gotten a bad habit of catching that and then dropping that shoulder down, and teams are starting to see that, and they are taking that offensive foul against Hagan. Like I said, he's going to have to maybe fake that, turn around and do a little baby hook, and kind of put something else on film that they won't know what's coming from him.
That's Hagan Rob's first personal foul, team foul number 2 against Mountain Alma, and their second turnover of the night. So Alma gets the ball back, leading by 1. Here's Rogers with it, dribbles to the left elbow, gives it to Brogan on the wing. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. In and out, and the rebound's controlled by Harris. Mountain with a chance to get the lead back. McLean with it. He dribbles on the left wing, gives it there to Dewey. Back to McLean. McLean's going to drill to the low block. He's going in for the layup for the lead. It rolls around, falls out.
Oh, and
now it's stuck. It's going to be a jump ball. Mountain will keep it on the possession arrow.
Kind of got, you'd like to see that shot go down right there. It hung on the rim there, but looked like Alma was in position to get the rebound, so maybe Mountain Home was able to gain an advantage there.
Branson Brogan checks out of the game as Miles Kendrick comes back in. 6:10 left to play in the first half. Mountain Home will inbound it as Alma's up 17-16. Inbound pass was he tried to throw it into Rob. It goes out of bounds off of Rob, and it will be Mountain Home's third turnover of the night. Airedales get the ball back with a 1-point lead. Rogers into the front court for the Airedales. Finds Curd cutting into the lane for the layup. That's a good pass.
Yeah, it's a good backdoor cut there, kind of reminiscent of the old Stanford offense there, backdoor cut, and Princeton offense, I guess,
yes.
Not Stanford yet, and good backdoor cut.
Bickford going in for the running jumper, no good, and the rebound's controlled by Towns Robinson. Back comes Alma, 19-16, they lead it. Here is Kendrick with it. Oh, the three on the left-hand side, good, and Mountain Home is going to take the timeout. Miles Kendrick with his first 3 points of the night. We will break with 5:33 left to play in the first half. It is Alma leading Mountain Home 22-16. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
Tonight to try to stop Alma's run right now. They're up 22-16 with 5:33 left in the half.
Yeah, a couple quick shots there by Alma, a couple backdoor cuts and capital everything, and so see if the Bombers can get a stop.
Bickford in the front court, dribbles to the right side, gives there on the wing to McLean, down to Dewey on the low block. He puts up the turnaround jumper. Is they going to count the basket? There is going to be a foul call on Alma. And they are going to count the basket.
Oh, nice.
See, they gave that one to Israel Towns Robinson, I believe. His first personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Airedales. So Braden Dewey at the free throw line for the first time for the and one, and he gets it.
That's one thing. They've got Towns Robinson on Dewey. Dewey's able to pull him out, but I'd like to see Dewey post himself up and see if we can't get him in some foul trouble here and keep him off the floor.
8 on the night for Dewey. Back to a one-possession game, 22-19. Airedales up. 5:06 left to play in the half. Ball is with Rogers on the left side. He'll give it to Schlegel at the free throw line. He's going to drill to the paint. Now kicks out to Kendrick on the right side. His three-pointer is banks it in. Oh, my goodness.
Holy cow, that ball left his hand. It was like way off, and then it banks in.
6 on the night for Miles Kendrick, all here in the second quarter. 25-19, Alma up. 4:44 left in the half. Ball goes down to Rob in the paint, and he'll be fouled before his layup. They're going to give that one, I believe, to Schlegel as his first personal foul, team foul number 3 against Alma here in the first half.
That's the math that you're mad at, right? He stole your sign.
Matthew Rogers checking out of the game as he's replaced by Carmani Smith. Inbound pass goes to Dewey. He immediately puts up the 3 on the right-hand side. It will not go. Rob gets offensive rebound. He goes back up with it. That won't go either, but the tip in by Dewey. He gets it.
Oh, we got a bunch of stuff going down on the floor right here.
Braden Dewey in double figures with 10. Back the other way. Towns Robinson's layup is blocked. And but Schlegel comes up with the ball. He puts it back up. He can't get that to go. He gets his own rebound. He'll be going back up with it. And now he'll be fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line. Hagen Robb picks up his second personal foul, team foul number 3 against the Bombers. So it will be Matthew Schlegel at the free throw line for the first time tonight. He has yet to score in this game. 4:16 left in the half. Schlegel's first free throw is up and good. So what Brad is talking about earlier was there was a sign on the other end of the bleachers saying "We love you, Matt." I knew they were talking about Matthew Schlegel, but didn't say a last name or anything. And I was making the joke during intermission. Oh, it's like, I feel appreciated. So by the way, Robert Dover and Kobaninski check back in for Mount Home. Schlegel gets both free throws. His first 2 points of the night. Back to a 6-point lead for Alma, 27-21 our score. Inbound pass goes to Inskeep. Alma going with his own press right now. Ball goes to Bickford, back to Harris, back to Bickford. Back to Harris, into the front court to Dewey. Dewey will throw it to Bickford, who will set up the offense. Bickford will dribble to the free throw line, throws over on the right side to Harris. He's going to try for the long three-pointer, no good. Inskeep gets the rebound. He'll kick it back out to Harris. Harris will dribble into the paint, put up the jumper. Good.
Yeah, good rebound there by Coben. Nice kick out, and McGee taking it straight to the hoop.
Back the other way, going in to the lane for the layup was Tyree McGill, who just checked in a little bit ago. It's a good way to answer. Bickford into the front court. Alma up 29-23, 3.5 minutes left to play in the half. Bickford with it on the left side. He's going to dribble into the lane. Kicks out to Inskeep on the right side. I'm not sure where he was trying to throw it to, but Bickford saves it in. But all now Harris can do is just chase it down the backcourt for the backcourt violation.
Yeah, I think Coben thought we were going to have a little flare coming off of that into an open 3, and we didn't have a flare.
So that'll be Mount Home's fourth turnover of the night. Comes with 3:15 left to play in the half.
Yeah, so just for those of you who are wondering, we are scoreboard watching. Russellville and Van Buren had some scoreboard issues. They are in the first quarter. It's 7-5 Russellville right now with about 2 minutes to play.
Inbound pass goes to Schlegel. His layup was partially blocked. He gets the ball back. And now I believe a foul is going to be. No, it's going to be a jump ball. Alma will keep it on the possession arrow. Ryder McLean's going to come back in for Mountain Home, replacing McGee Harris. 3:11 left to play in the half. Airedales with the ball, leading 29-23. Inbound pass goes to Towns Robinson. Now Smith has it. He drills on the right side. Over to Schlegel on the left. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. No good, and the rebound's controlled by Bickford. Back come the Bombers with it. Less than 3 minutes left to play in the half. Mount Home trailing by 6. McLean with it. He dribbles to the free throw line. Gives it to Inskeep in the left corner. He drills toward the low block. Kicks out to Dover on the wing. Up top to Bickford. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Bickford dribbles to the left side. He dribbles to the paint, kicks out to Inskeep in the right corner. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. No good. And the rebound is chased down by Dover. And he's able to save it into Inskeep. Mount Home will keep possession of it. Dewey's going to dribble down to the lane, going in for the layup. No good, but draws contact, and they'll head to the free throw line with 2:21 left in the half.
Yeah, that ball hung on the rim. It would have been awesome if that ball would have fallen in with the M1.
Easton Boggs picks up his first personal foul, fourth team foul against the Airedales here in the first half. So it will be Braden Dewey at the free throw line. I don't know why Smith was just kind of standing there in the lane. I don't know.
Maybe trying to take his concentration off or something.
Maybe a little bit. First free throw for Dewey is up and in. He is now 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 11.
It's like the fourth pair of shoes I've seen Dewey wear this year. His shoe game's pretty strong going into. You know, he had the baby blue ones on for the last few games, and now he's got the yellow and coral and baby blue. It's pretty awesome.
So he's doing with his shoes what Oregon does with their football jerseys.
That's right. I like it.
Dewey's second free throw is up, in and out, and the rebound's controlled by Alma. Back come the Airedales as they lead 29-24. Smith with it. Ball goes over on the left side. Now down to Towns Robinson. Over on the right side to Kurt. His three-pointer will not go, and the rebound's controlled by Dover. That lost his footing there.
Yeah.
Here is McLean with it, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Robert Dover.
Flop. That is a flop. He's just standing still right there. The defensive player just flopped, act like he got hit real hard. That's a tough call for against the Bombers right there.
It's going to be Dover's second personal foul, team foul number 4 against Mountain Home, and their 5th turnover of the night. Ball goes to Boggs in the right corner, down to Towns Robinson. Looking to make a move. He's going to put up the jumper. Shot's blocked by Dover, and he comes up with the ball.
Yeah, good job there by Dover, holding his ground, not getting knocked off balance by Towns Robinson, and just putting his hand straight up and blocking the shot.
McLean's going to dribble into the lane, throws it to Inskeep in the right corner. Inskeep dribbles to the elbow, tries to throw it to Dewey. Stolen by Towns Robinson. He's quickly back the other way. Now he's going to slow it up and throw it out to Curd. Now Smith has it near the top. Smith's going to dribble down to the lane. Put up the leaner. Will not go. Towns Robinson gets offensive rebound. He can't get that to go. And this time the rebound comes to the Bombers.
Yeah, good defense right there. Good job coming over by Coben on blocking out, keeping his hands up, making that missed shot.
Less than a minute left to play in the first half. Mountain Home trailing Alma 29-24. Dewey has it just outside the paint. He's going to put up the jumper in the lane. Good.
Go to work right there every time, Dewey. Go to work right there. You've got an advantage on the post. We can do that little side pick and roll and get him in a mismatch down there each time down the floor.
Back to a one-possession game. Alma up 29-26. 38 seconds left in the half. Smith with it on the right side. Gives up top to Curd. He's going to dribble down into the lane. Going in for the layup. Shot's blocked by Dover. Oh, they're going to call a foul, though. So a two-shot opportunity for Alma with 30.5 seconds left in the half. That's going to be Robert Dover's third personal foul, team foul number 5 against Mountain Home here in the first half.
Yeah, good job, Dover, getting up there, getting the block. I think he got him with the body, which is where the foul came from. I don't think it was on the initial shot. I think it was down low.
Camden Kurt's first free throw is up and in. So that makes it a two-possession game once again. Robert Dover's going to check out of the game as Hagen Robb comes back in. McGee Harris also going to come in and replace Coben Inskeep. And Towns Robinson checks out of the game for Alma. I believe Schlegel would just check back in for him.
So Russellville Van Buren, 3-point game. Russellville lead with, was that 8 seconds left maybe or 10? Or?
No, they just ended the first quarter.
The first quarter, okay.
Yep. Kurt's second free throw is up. He gets both. He now has 7 on the night. 31-26. Alma up, 30.5 seconds left in the first half. Inbound pass goes to Bickford. Full court man for Alma. Bickford into the front court. Down to 15. Shot clock is off, by the way. Bickford's going to be tripped up. Carmani Smith picks up his first personal foul. 15th foul against the Airedales here in the first half. 13.2 left in the half.
So if you're Alma right here, you can be aggressive. You got one more foul to give before the Bombers are in the bonus right here. So look for them to try to be aggressive and get a steal.
Bickford takes the inbound pass. Now less than 10 left in the half. Bickford dribbles to the right side. He's going to dribble to the corner. He's going to pull up for the jumper. No good. Misses everything. and the rebound is controlled by Boggs. He will throw it to Kurt, who tries one last shot from beyond half court. It will not go, and we've reached the end of the first half.
Well, Bombers are down 5. They're going to have to go in, make some adjustments, come back up. I think we'll see us attack the paint a lot in the second half, and that's where we got the advantage, and let's see if we can go to work right there.
Our score at the break, Alma leading Mountain Home 31-26. We'll start the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School students in the East program keep their community connected. Here's member Audrey Yunt with more about Bomber Sports Network.
If you have interest in live streaming, sports, or just want to try something new, BSN's a really great opportunity for that. It really puts you into the action. For everybody who's not able to attend the games, it's really nice to be able to watch live or after the fact to stay connected to what's happening at the games.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline.
Halftime show here on Classic Hits 101.7. Right now at the break, Mountain Home's boys trailing Alma 31-26. We'll look over some of our numbers in a moment. Right now we're joined at the broadcast position by Mountain Home girls coach Del Leonard. And Del, tough 45-44 overtime loss to Alma to wrap up the regular season. I know that's certainly not how you expected to finish this year off.
No, I mean, thank goodness that we found a way to win Tuesday. It's really hard when you know how well you can play, and you prove that on Tuesday. And I'm not talking about just the fact that we shot lights out. It's the, you know, we didn't play defense tonight. We had so many breakdowns on defense. If I told you how I really felt about some of the just unbelievable, just you can't explain silly turnovers, and I probably would be in trouble. So I probably don't need to say much about that. But yeah, you get in these situations with these teams like this, and you either find a way to win or you find a way to lose.
Yeah.
And, we found a way to lose tonight, but. We're in the state tournament, and I'm going to try my best not to be a hypocrite, because I told the girls, whatever you got to do, you got to get rid of that, and we got to get in the right mindset to get ready to play Tuesday. It sure would have made it better.
Yes.
Made it a lot easier to come over here and win, and you definitely want to win before you go into the playoffs. But we were so bad defensively. I mean, we had so many bad rotations. We did things that I can't explain after looking so good on that same stuff Tuesday night. That's just kids. And, we played hard, but we played hard and made a lot of mistakes out there tonight. And, we got a lot of good looks when we took care of the ball, but you cannot, and I've said this so many times, you can't get upset with a kid for missing shots. You're going to have off night shooting, but you can't have an off night in those other areas. I cannot explain how bad we were on our rotations defensively. I can't explain the turnovers. We've got some kids that they'll block out, but they're waiting for the ball to come to them instead of going and getting it. And that's stuff we can't do. And those are habits that have got us all year, and certainly felt like we were the better team tonight, but didn't play like it. And we have been peaks and valleys all year, ups and downs all year. And the good thing about these kids is they haven't got too high when they win, and they don't get too low when they lose. And they certainly don't need to get too low with what we got on the line Tuesday. And, you know, I just feel like, to me, you just find a way to win that game. Even when you're playing not great, you just got to figure out how to win that game and find a way to win. And we just didn't do that. And that's happened more than a few times this year. But I know these kids, and I know they'll come to practice, and they'll get ready to go for next week.
Yep, and real quick, I also mentioned the other thing that didn't help tonight was in the overtime period, missing the front end of 3-1-1 opportunities.
Yeah,
also
again,
hurts.
that's, you know, that bothers me for sure.
Yeah.
But it bothers the kids that missed it. It bothers us. But you look at so many statistical areas that, yeah, you know what's unfortunate is, and you're absolutely right, but what's so unfortunate, those are the things that people see and think about.
Yep.
But it's all the just unbelievably silly turnovers that probably cost us points because we're not getting to shoot the ball. And all we needed was one more bucket. And, you know, just look back and, yeah, those things hurt. But, you know, it should have never come down to that tonight, Mike.
Well, real quickly, let's talk about Tuesday night. I know you've been preparing for this West Memphis team for the last few days, and this is going to be a very good team that you're facing down at the Pine Bluff Convention Center.
Yeah, and I told you on the air the other night I'm not going to prepare. I did prepare for Alma, and we went back and watched film, and we prepared. So we were actually prepared for tonight. That's another thing. Is the more I thought about it, I thought, you know, we got to get ready. So we knew we were ready for these guys. We just didn't execute. But yeah, and then obviously you know when you know who you're playing, you're going to watch some film on them. We hadn't watched much, but I can tell you that the things that we didn't do well tonight, that's a must. That's an absolute must. We got to take care of the ball, and we got to block out and rebound, and we can't be bad defensively.
Yeah.
Those three areas, if we do those, then we'll have a definite shot against West Memphis. So, you know, we're going to plan to prepare to win, and we're going to do that. And I think that you see this all year, and you know when we play well, we're pretty good. When we play bad, it's ugly. So hopefully we'll play good.
Well, Dal, thanks for joining us, and good luck on Tuesday.
Thank you.
That was Mountain Home girls coach Del Nair. Let's go ahead and take a look at our numbers here at halftime. Mountain Home's leading score right now is Brayden Dewey with 13 points. 5 so far for Kai Bickford, 4 for Ryder McLean, 2 each for Hagan Robb and McGee Harris. For Alma, they got quite a few players on the board. 7 so far for Camden Courage, 6 each for Easton Boggs and Miles Kendrick. Also 4 so far for Israel Towns Robinson, and 2 each for Carmarnie Smith, Matthew Schlegel, Matthew Rogers, and Tyree McGill. This game has had 1 tie and 3 lead changes. Right now, Mountain Home out rebounding Alma by a count of 13 to 11. Turnovers, Mountain Home with 6, and Alma with so far just 1. Well, that's going to wrap up the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show. We're going to take one more break, come back, and get the second half started in just a moment. Our score at halftime, Alma leading Mountain Home 31-26. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member Lily Foster speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
Well, Mount on with the ball to start the second half as they trail Alma 31-26. Here's Harris with it on the left wing. Team switching sides. Mount now moving left to right. Ball goes over to Bickford on the right side. He'll dribble up to the top, gives it to Dewey. Dewey's going to put up for the three-pointer, no good, and the rebound's controlled by Smith.
Yeah, Bombers need a good start here to this second half and to kind of get a lead here, and that'll help right there. Turnover on that end.
The ball goes a little wide of Towns Robinson and on the low blocking out of bounds. That will be just Alma's second turnover of the night.
Yeah, they played a clean game so far. They hit
have.
They banked in some threes, hit a couple runners. If you're Mountain Home, you're saying, all right, they've kind of got their run. Let's go in, let's settle this game down, let's make shots, and let's see what happens this second half.
McLean with it on the right side. He'll give it up top to Robb. Back over to McLean. Up top to Bickford. Bickford will dribble, will throw it over on the left side to Harris. Harris is going to drill into the corner. Tries to throw it to Robb. Pass goes off his fingertips, and Towns Robinson comes up with the steal. Back the other way. Boggs going to pull up for the three-pointer, in and out, and the rebound's controlled by Dewey. Almost has it knocked away, but he's able to corral it. Here is Bickford with it. Alma in a man-to-man. Tell you what, Smith's sticking to him pretty well right now.
Yeah, he's playing good defense up there.
Harris with it on the right side. Finds Dewey on the low block. He's going to go in for the layup. Good.
I mean, Matt, have you seen a high school kid that is as patient as Braden Dewey is around the goal right there?
Not much.
Great footwork, great pump fake, knowing Towns Robinson going to try to go in there and block that shot, and then just step through, nice little finish, and that's where we're going to have the advantage right here is in that post.
15 for Dewey. Back to a one-possession game, 31-28, Alma up. Here is Schlegel with it up top. Throws over to Smith on the left. Now Tolman a man-to-man.
And you could tell our preparation all week was Towns Robinson. You could tell. And we're doing a really good job keeping him from getting going here in this game.
Smith's layup will not go. Dewey gets the rebound. Back comes Mount Home with a chance to cut to one or tie it. McLean's going to go into the lane for the layup. No good. And Towns Robinson gets the rebound.
Yeah, Ryder went in and changed his shot a little bit right there. And he changed his shot trying to go around the shot blocker. As he gets older and plays a lot more, he'll know. You go right into the body of him, draw the foul on him, and get to the line and make your free throws.
Boggs has it. He's going to drill to a low block, go up for the jumper. No good. Way off the mark, and the rebound's controlled by McLean.
Yeah, we've got playing good defense. Right now, Alma's struggling to shoot the ball a little bit. We need to take advantage of this and get some points in.
Harris with it in the right corner. He's going to dribble out to the wing. Gives it near the top to Robb. Over to McLean near the left corner. He's going to try for the three-pointer. No good. Robb gets offensive rebound. He goes in for the layup. Will not go. Ball is rebounded this time by Alma.
Same thing again. We changed our shot for the shot blocker right there. Go right at him and get that foul. That would have been 2 quick fouls on him.
Less than 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. 31-28, Alma with the ball in the lead. Kurt has it. He's going to dribble just outside the paint. Pull up for the jumper. Good.
Yeah, he's smooth with that little pull-up. He's hit that a couple times on us tonight.
He has 9 on the night. Back to a 2-possession lead, 33-28, Alma up. 4:41 left in the third quarter. Harris has it near the right corner. He drills out a little more to the wing, gives it near the top to Robb. Over to McLean on the left side, McLean's going to drill to the corner, pull up for the jumper, bounces around, and finally falls in.
Soft rim. Iron was kind to Ryder. Nice little touch on that little floater he put up.
He has 6 on the night. 33-30, Alma up. 4:20 left to play in the third. Schlegel fakes out his defender. He's going into the lane. His layup is blocked by Robb, and he comes up with the ball.
Hagan just went up and outmanned Schlegel right there for the block shot. They did a good job not getting contact and just a clean block.
Bigford will throw it to McLean on the left side. Down to Dewey on the low block. He's going to fake out his defender, put it up off the glass and in. 17 on the night for Braden Dewey. Down to a 1-point game. 33-32, Alma up with 3:53 left in the third. Here is Smith trying to throw it down to Towns Robinson. Reach-in fouls when we call on Hagan Robb. That is his third personal foul. Team foul number 1 here in the second half against the Bombers. Miles Kendrick and Branson Brogan coming back in for Alma, replacing Israel Towns Robinson and Carmani Smith. It will be Curd inbounding the ball on the baseline. Gets into Brogan in the corner. Out to Kendrick. Over to Curd on the left. Curt's going to dribble down into the lane. He's going to go in for the layup. Partially blocked, and they're going to call a foul on that. And so Camden Curt's going to be at the free throw line with 3:40 left in the third.
Curd's hitting those little floaters there, and all of a sudden he was able to kind of hesitate and get to the lane. We fouled him. See if he can earn it at the line right here. Kind of update on the Van Buren-Russellville game. Van Buren's got a 1-point lead with about 30 seconds left in the half, maybe.
That was McGee Harris's first personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Bombers here in the second half. Curd's first free throw was no good. He's now 2 of 3 from the free throw line with 9 points. McGee Harris and Hagen Robb check out of the game as Coben Inskeep and Blaine Tate come in. Curd does get the second. He's now double figures with 10. 34-32, Airedales up. A little over 3.5 left to play in this third quarter.
Man, I want to give a shout out to some other Mountain Home sports going on. Both soccer teams got wins last night at benefit games over in Nettleton, and our state is in wrestling this weekend. So
that's right.
Hopefully they have a good showing down there. They've been one of the perennial powerhouses in the state in wrestling.
McLean dribbles to the lane, pulls up for the leaner, good, and we are tied up. Ryder McLean now with 8 on the night. 34 all our score. 3:05 left to play in the third quarter. I think swimming has their state meet tomorrow too.
I think they do, yeah.
Camden Curd going in for the layup, no good, and the rebound's controlled by Mount Home. They have a chance to get the lead back on this possession. Here is Inskeep giving it to Bickford near the right corner. He dribbles out a little more toward the wing. Throws it to Tate. Over to McLean on the left side, down to Dewey in the corner for the jumper for the lead. Will bounce around and fall out, and the rebound is controlled by Kendrick.
Well, it hung on there. I thought that initial bounce was going to be way out, and it's bounced around again. Looked like it was going to try to fall in for him.
Curd with it across the timeline. Dribbles at the top. Now it goes over to the left side. Less than 2.5 minutes left to play in this third quarter. We're tied at 34. And now Alma's going to call timeout. So we will break with 2:23 left to play in the third quarter. It is Mountain Home and Alma knotted up at 34. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member.
As they're tied with Mountain Home at 34 apiece. So a couple of updates. First off, Greenbrier did defeat Greenwood tonight, 46-38. Right now at halftime, Russellville and Van Buren are knotted up at 23.
Yeah, so that's going to be look here. Van Buren's got their senior night at halftime. They had sweetheart roll to your homecoming when we were there. It was like a 25-minute halftime. Anyways, 23-23. Yeah, so that game ours is knotted up. These two games are going to come down to the final plays. It looks like.
Brogan's going into the lane for the layup, good, and Alma's back on top. Branson Brogan, good job coming off the pick and to get that layup.
Yeah, nice little set play there by the Alma.
And Schlegel comes up with the steal, and he tries to throw it back over to Rogers, who checked in a little bit ago. He couldn't get to it. It goes out of bounds, and so the two teams exchange turnovers. It's just a third against Alma, though. About 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Airedale's up 36-34. Here is Tate with it. Goes over to Bickford on the left side. Down the corner to McLean. Back to Bickford on the wing. Up top to Tate. Tate drills toward the free throw line. Out to Bickford. He's going to try for the three for the lead. Will not go. Offensive rebound for McLean. He couldn't get that to get the foul to go, but he draws contact, and he'll head to the free throw line with 1:42 left in the period.
Good rebound right there by Ryder, and way to come up and keep the ball high as he got the rebound. A lot of times we want to bring that ball down below our waist, and the guards can grab it and knock it away. He kept that ball high and just went right back up with it.
Look and see who they call that. Okay, so it's going to be on Easton Boggs. It's his second personal foul, team foul number 1 against Alma here in the second half, and I believe he missed the first free throw.
Yep, missed it. Rolled around.
That was his first free throw attempt of the night. He has 8 points so far this evening. Second shot is up, bounces around and falls in. He gets 1 of 2. He now has 9, and it's back to a 1-point game. 36-35, Alma up. Here is Kendrick with it, gives it to Rogers, who dribbles to the left corner, out to the wing to Kendrick. Kendrick will throw it to Brogan on the right side. Brogan dribbles into the paint, puts up the kind of the weird-looking shot. It will not go, gets his own rebound, puts it back up. and in.
Good hustle by Brogan. He knew that shot was off and just kind of went around and knew where it was going to come off at and went and grabbed it and put it back up for the finish.
He has 4 on the night. 38-35, Alma up. 1:09 left to play in the third. Ball goes to Dewey in the left corner to McLean. He's going to try for the 3 for the tie. No good, and the rebound is controlled by Kendrick. Back on the Airedales. Kendrick's going to try to go coast to coast for a layup. No good, but Boggs gets the tip in, and he draws the contact.
Holy cow. He went up and tried to do a circus shot, lost it, and the ball came right down into Boggs' hands, and we just bumped him as he was shooting. He was able to bank it in and get the shot to fall. That's when you know things are going your way.
Blaine Tate picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 3 against the Bombers here in the second half. So Easton Boggs at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Free throw is up, no good, and the rebound is controlled by Tate. 40-35, Alma up. Here is Dewey. He's going to try for the three-pointer. Good!
Big shot right there to settle things down here for the Bombers. Let's see if we can get a stop and a score before the end of this quarter.
Braden Dewey with 20 on the night. Here is Kendrick giving it to Boggs. 40-38, Alma up. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is Rogers with it. He drills to the right side. Gives up top to Brogan. Brogan's going to pull up for the three-pointer. Good. Well, Branson Brogan is coming alive in this third quarter. He's got 7 points. 43-38, Alma up. 15 seconds left in the third. Shot clock is off. Tate just inside the half-court stripe. Down to 10. Tate's going to dribble into the lane. He's going to go in for the layup. Will not go. Dewey gets the offense rebound. He'll be fouled on the way back up and head to the free throw line with 2.9 left in the period.
Good job following the shot right there by Dewey and staying with it. See if he can get to the line and make these 2.
They're going to give that foul to Miles Kendrick. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2 against the Airedales here in the second half. First free throw for Dewey is up. No good. He is now 2 of 4 from the free throw line with 20 points, with 1 more to shoot. Second shot is up and good. He gets 1 of 2. He now has 21. Schlegel takes the inbound pass. He's going to try with a shot from half court to beat the buzzer. Well off the mark, and we've reached the end of the third quarter. Well, there's a 2-possession lead for Alma as we'll be going into the final 8 minutes of play. Our score at the end of 3, Alma leading Mountain Home 43-39. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Community banking means investing in our community. At Centennial Bank, we invest our time and energy in helping our friends and neighbors grow, explore possibilities, and achieve their dreams. We proudly sponsor the student athletes of the Mountain Home Bombers. So whether you're in the game or in the stands, we support the things that mean the most to you because you mean the most to us. We're Centennial Bank, Arkansas's community bank. Member FDIC.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
It is Alma's ball to start this final quarter as they lead Mountain Home 43-39. I tell you what, there's just some things that have gone Alma's way tonight.
Yeah, you look at the first half, banked in 3, and just some random plays. Like you're right there, the guy tries to do a circus shot. Honestly, takes a terrible shot that you would never advise to take, right? And it falls in one of their guys' hands who's running behind the play, and we hit him, and he throws the ball up and makes it. And, just some fluke plays. But the Bombers are only down 4. Here's the deal. It's in front of you. You got 8 minutes. You're down 4 for your season. Lay it all out on the line and see what happens right here.
Smith takes an inbound pass. We're back on our way. He gives it to Towns Robinson. Back to Smith. Smith dribbles at the top. Now Tolman a man-to-man. Smith goes toward the right side. Now goes back between the circles. Ball goes on the right side to Boggs. Up top to Schlegel. Pass knocked away, but Brogan's there to get it. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Brogan dribbles to the left corner. Down to Towns Robinson. Down to 5. He's going to be fouled. So with 4 seconds left on the shot clock, Alma will get a fresh 35.
Yeah, it's Blaine digging in, trying to get it on there. He's got a nose timing situation right there with only 4 seconds. They should reset the shot clock. That's what we're working on right now.
It is Blaine Tate's second personal foul, team foul number 4 against the Bombers here in the second half. Smith will trade the inbound pass on the baseline. Gets it into Brogan. Brogan will give it back to Smith, who will set up the offense. Smith dribbling at the top. Goes over toward the right side. Gives it up near the top to Boggs. He's going to try for the three-pointer. No good. Rebound's knocked around, and they're going to call a foul on the rebound. I believe they're going to get Towns Robinson.
Yep. They're going to get Towns Robinson there pushing off.
That's his second personal foul, team foul number 3.
As Dylan Conley likes to say, displacement on the displacement call, right?
Yep.
There's no over the back. It's always displacement or pushing, and that's what he did.
Well, I was about to say there's no over the back, but there is on the back.
There's on the back, yeah.
Here is Tate in the front court. Dribbles to the right side. Gives it there to Bickford. Bickford will dribble up toward the top. Throws over to McLean on the right. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. No good. And the rebound is controlled by Brogan.
Then a big shot to go down for the Bombers right there.
Back the other way. Schlegel's going to go into the lane for the layup. He gets the basket and he draws the foul. Schlegel will have a chance to make it a 3-possession game at the free throw line. Hagen Robb picks up his 4th personal foul, 5th team foul against Mountain Home here in the second half. So Schlegel will go be at the free throw line, where so far he is 2 of 2 with 4 points. And his free throw bounces around and finally falls in. Talk about things just going your way.
Yep, just going your way right now for Alma. What's Mountain Home do to stop the bleeding right here?
46-39, Airedales up, about 6.5 minutes left in the game. Ball goes up top to McLean, over to Bickford on the right side. Alma in a man-to-man. Bickford will dribble up to the top, gives it to Tate. Tate has it, throws over to Robb on the right side, down to 15 on the shot clock. Now gives it back to Bickford. Bickford has it there on the right wing. Bickford will take the screen from Dewey. He's going to pull up for the 3 near the top. Will not go. Offensive rebound for McLean. Now has the ball knocked away, and Alma comes up with the steal.
Yeah, just like we talked about the time before, Ryder was able to keep that ball high right there. It went down, and when it goes down, those guards are able to get their hands on it. Good play by Blaine right here.
Yeah, he picks the pocket of Smith. He finds McLean back the other way for the layup. Good. And then Mountain Home, I believe, quickly called the timeout. That was McLean's 11th point of the night. We will break with 5:50 left to play in the game. It is Alma leading Mountain Home 46-41. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
The steal and layup and to make it a 2-possession game once again. 46-41, Alma up with 5:50 left to play in the final period. Over at Van Buren right now, the Pointers are up on Russellville 27-25 with about 6.5 minutes left of the third.
So things are going our way there. Over in Van Buren, things just need to start going our way here, and we'll see what happens.
Smith will walk the ball into the front court for the Airedales. Dribbles on the right side, Mountain Home in a half-court man. Ball goes up top to Brogan. Brogan's going to dribble down to the low block. He's going to go in for the layup. Will not go, but he draws contact, and they'll head to the free throw line with 5:39 left in the game. Kobaninsky picks up his first personal foul. That is the last foul Mountain Home has to give.
Same little set play that Van Buren ran coming out of the last time out there that they were able to get the layup out of. We had defended a little bit better there, but kind of undercut Brogan as he was going in for a shot.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He has 7 points so far this evening. First shot will not go.
His first thing didn't go their way. That ball bounced around about 6 times before it went down.
So one more free throw for Brogan. Second shot is up. No good. He misses both, and the rebound's controlled by Dewey. Back comes Mountain Home with a chance to make it a 1-possession game. Tate gives it up top to McLean. He's going to dribble into the lane, gives it there to Dewey. He's going to put up the shot off the glass, no good. Inskeep gets the offensive rebound, kicks out to Tate. He's going to try for the three-pointer, good!
Wow, what a rebound there by Coben Inskeep to kick it out to Blaine Tate. Blaine hadn't hit many threes on the year, and this one right here was a big one for him.
And I believe they just called a bench warning on Mountain Home.
They're going to call bench warning on us, and their whole bench goes out about 4 feet out onto the floor here when they make a shot, and our bench jumps up and celebrates, and they call it on us. Hey, if you're going to call it, let's call it on the other side over here.
So it's Alma up 46-44 with 5:14 left to play in the game. By the way, Camden Kerr just checked back in, replacing Branson Brogan. Smith with it up top, gives it over to Schlegel on the left side. His pass knocked away by McLean. Goes out of bounds on the near sideline. Alma will inbound it with 5:04 left in the game. 21 left on the shot clock. Smith will trigger the inbound pass in front of the Airedale bench. Gets it, throws it in the backcourt to Curd. Actually threw it over his head. Curd just had to chase it down.
Yeah, he did.
Curd into the front court. He's going to dribble down to a low block. Puts up the shot over Bickford's blocked from behind by Dewey, but the jump ball is going to be called. It will be Mountain Home's ball in the possession arrow.
That is a bad break for Mountain Home. We had the ball. Dewey had it in his hands. There's no way that's a jump ball, but it is our possession, so let's take advantage of it.
Yeah, let's just hope that jump ball doesn't
come back. Yeah.
Yeah, because once the ball is inbounded, the possession arrow will change. Miles Kendrick coming back in for the Airedales, replacing Easton Boggs. 4:50 left in the game. It is Mountain Home trailing Alma 46-44. Here's Tate into the front court. Ball goes to Inskeep on the left side. Now up top to McLean. Loses the handle of the ball, but is able to get it back. Now McLean's going to dribble down into the lane. He's going to be fouled. Bump foul by Matthew Schlegel. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4 against the Airedales here in the second half. 4:36 left to play in the game.
That should reset the shot clock.
Yep.
Reset the shot clock!
Here's Dewey. He's going to take the inbound pass in the paint. Puts up the layup. Good. And we're tied up.
Dewey's going to go to work downtown here.
Our third tie of the night. We're knotted up at 46. 4:24 left in the game. Here is Curd with it. Gives it to Smith. Back to Curd on the right. Up top to Smith. Over to Kendrick on the left. Back up to Smith. Back to Kendrick. He's going to try for the long three-pointer. Will not go. And Bickford gets the rebound. Mountain Home has a chance to get the lead back.
Yeah, slow down right here. Make sure we get a good shot.
Tate's going to go into the lane. Tries to throw it to Dewey. Ball knocked around, and Dewey will not be able to save it. It goes out of bounds, and that will be off of Mountain Home. That'll be their 10th turnover of the night. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, trying to press the issue, Jared, just a little bit. Once again, there's a sophomore trying to make a play. If it gets down, that's a great play. You learn time. You learn the situation. You learn we got to have a good one right there. We got things going our way. Let's not give it back to Alma.
Ball's up top of Smith with 3:50 left in the game. Gives it to Curd. Back up to Smith. Over on the left side to Kendrick. Cross court to Curd on the right. Up top to Smith. Down to Towns Robinson at the free throw line. Out to Curd. He's going to try for the three-pointer. They're in and rolls around and finally fell in. Oh, my gosh. Camden Curd with 13 on the night. Back comes Tate with it. He's going to drill to a low block, put up the layup over Towns Robinson, off the glass and in.
Nice answer right there for Mountain Home. Need a stop right here and a score, and let's get the lead.
49-48, Airedales with the ball in the lead. 3:20 left in the game. Here is Curd with it up top. Gives over to Schlegel on the left. Schlegel's going to dribble down into the lane. He's going to go in for the layup. It goes in. Matthew Schlegel with 7 on the night, and Alma quickly calls timeout. We will break with 3:10 left to play in the game. It is Alma leading Mountain Home 51-48. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
In this game, it is Mountain Home trailing Alma 51-48. Over at Van Buren, the Pointers are up on Russellville 34-29 with about 3.5 minutes left of the third quarter there. So Mountain Home will inbound it. It's still a one-possession game right now. Mountain Home with a chance to cut to one or tie it on this play. So here is Bickford into the front court. Throws over to McLean on the right side. Up top to Dewey. Over to Bickford on the left. An alley-oop pass to Dewey for the layup. Good!
Yeah, nice little set play coming out of a timeout. Let's see if Mountain Home can get a stop right here.
25 for Braden Dewey. Back the other way. Kendrick's going to try for the three-pointer. It banked off the glass. Almost went in. Offensive rebound for Towns Robinson. His pass knocked away. Stolen by Mountain Home. Fifth turnover against the Airedales. Here is McLean with it. Mountain Home with a chance to take the lead on this play. They're down by one. McLean will throw it to Dewey. He's going to try for the three on the left side. No good. And the rebound, a foul's going to be called on Alma on the rebound
Stays
attempt.
Here, yep. They grabbed Hagen Rob's arms trying to get in there.
Miles Kendrick picks up his third personal foul. 15th foul against Alma here in the second half. So Mountain Home will inbound on the baseline with 2:26 left to play in the game. McLean looking to inbound it. Throws it to Harris. Back to McLean. He has it on the left wing. He's going down to lane for the layup, and they're going to call him for a travel. That is Mountain Home's 11th turnover of the night. Comes with 2:21 left to play in the game. Smith into the front court. He's going to dribble towards the paint, kicks out to Kendrick for the three-pointer. Misses everything, and Rob gets the rebound.
All right, we're getting them taking quick shots right here. 2 minutes to play. See if we can get the lead and finish this game up.
Yeah, if you're Dominic Lincoln, those are the shots you don't want, but then Mountain Home turns it back over. And ball goes goes to Curd, now over to Smith, back to Curd. Over on the right side to Kendrick. He'll dribble to the free throw line. Throws it back out to Smith. 1:43 left to play in the game. Smith will give it back to Kendrick. He drills to the free throw line. 15 left on the shot clock. Up top to Curd. Down to 10 to shoot. Curd's going to dribble to the elbow. He's going to pull up for the jumper. Good.
Wow, nice little smooth shot. He's been hitting that all night. Mountain Home needs to go quick, and let's get a score right here. Let's get a good shot.
Camden Curd with 15 on the night. 53-50, Alma up, so it's still a one-possession game with 1:18 left in the game. Ball knocked away on the right side by Kendrick. It goes out of bounds on the near sideline. Mountain Home will inbound it with 1:16 left. Blaine Tate's going to come back in for Mountain Home, replacing McGee Harris. And for Van Buren, Kendrick's going to check out of the game. Was it Schlegel that checked back in? Or no, it was Boggs.
Yeah.
Inbound pass goes to Tate. Finds Dewey on the low block. He's going in for the layup. Basket will not go, but he draws the foul, and he'll head to the free throw line with 1:13 left.
Oh, I thought he got that one to fall, and it was going to be an and one opportunity here.
Matthew Schlegel picks up his third personal foul. That is the 16th foul against Van Buren. Both teams now with 6. So Braden Dewey back at the free throw line. Right now he has 25. First free throw is up. Good. I believe Dewey is now 4 of 6 from the free throw line.
Got a 9-point game. Van Buren is up over Russellville. Mountain Home can just finish this off. It looks like we got a chance to seal our fate to go to state.
So Dewey's second shot is up. Good. He gets both. He has 27 on the night. 53-52. Back to a 1-point game. Smith into the front court with 1:08 left. Dribbles to the left side. Takes a screen. Dribbles to the top. Smith will throw it to Curd on the right, down to Schlegel in the corner.
Under a minute to play now.
15 left on the shot clock. Schlegel will throw it out to Curd. Over to Boggs in the right corner. His three-pointer is up. No good. And Schlegel is going to be called for the foul on the back. And so 1-1's coming up for Mountain Home with 46.2 left, and right now it's a 1-point game.
And I'll tell you where that's also big right there, Matt, is that there's 46 seconds left on the clock, right? With that, we were able to go down and maybe score, but even if Alma gets the ball back and holds it for all 35 seconds, we will still have 11 seconds to get a shot to try to win this thing.
Yep. That was Schlegel's fourth personal foul, team foul number 7 against Alma, so it is going to be a 1-1 for Ryder McLean. So far, he is 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 11 points. First free throw is up. Good. And we've got our fourth tie of the night. Let's see if we can get our fourth lead change. McLean with one more to shoot. Second shot. He gets both.
All right, Mountain Home needs a stop right now. They are in the bonus, so we make sure we don't foul.
Here's Smith into the front court. Down to 40. Mountain Home up 54-53. Ball goes to Curd. He has it up top. Mountain Home in a man. Ball goes to Smith. Smith dribbles to the top. Gives it to Schlegel. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Curd has it on the right side. Near the top to Smith. He dribbles to the left side, goes to a low block, kicks it out to Towns Robinson. Down to 6. Here is Curd. He's going to go into the lane for the layup, and it goes in.
13 seconds left. You got timeout here, Mountain Home.
And Mountain Home is going to take the timeout as Alma goes back on top with 10.9 left to play in the game. It is Alma leading Mountain Home 55-54. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bomber.
So Mountain Home coming out of the timeout. They'll have the ball with 10.9 seconds left in the game. They trail Alma 55-54. Both teams with 2 timeouts left.
This is what you want to end the season right here. You got the ball with a chance to win the game down 1. Alma is in the bonus, so you can be aggressive here, and you can if you draw a foul and get to the free throw line.
And Mountain Home is going to lose the ball. Off, oh no, they're going to say it's off of Alma.
Yeah, it's off Alma right there.
Woo, so Bombers do catch a break there. They will inbound on the far sideline with 5.6 left. As they still trail by 1. McGee Harris is going to come in, replacing Hagen Robb. Which I don't blame you there. You need make sure you need another shooter. Yes. McLean will turn the inbound pass on the far sideline. Gets into Tate. Tate into the front court. Has the ball knocked away. And it's down to 1 second left, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Alma's ball in the possession arrow with 7/10 of a second left.
That should do it there for the Bomber season.
Oh my goodness, that is heartbreaking. So now I believe was a timeout just called?
Yeah, I think Coach Fulcher is going to call a timeout here.
All right, so we will go ahead and break with 7/10 of a second left. It is Alma leading Mountain Home 55-54. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
53820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member Lily Foster speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just make.
Will inbound the ball with 0.7 of a second left as they lead 55-54. They could commit a foul before the inbound pass.
I think you have to. You just got to hold and try your best to try to get them to go down and hit a one-on-one, and you just don't want to make sure it's not intentional. Look like offensive foul. Holy cow!
Oh my goodness! They're going to get Smith with the offensive foul. He pushed off before the ball even went in, and Mountain Home still has life.
We have one timeout left right here. We're going to get a call. We're going to get a shot at this thing.
Carmine Smith picks up his second personal foul, team foul number 8. Mountain Home will inbound it after the timeout. We'll break with 0.7 of a second left. Mountain Home trailing Alma 55-54. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.
Took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle, so you can.
0.7 of a second left. That is enough time for a catch and shoot.
Oh yeah, you gotta feed Dewey right here in the block, right?
Yeah.
You gotta let him go to work, catch, maybe draw a foul, and get to the free throw line.
55-54. Alma leading. Ryder McLean will turn the inbound pass on the far sideline for the Bombers. Man, that was a huge call for that offensive foul against Carmine.
If they're gonna play off of Dewey, look how far they're playing off of Dewey. Dewey just turn and catch the ball and shoot it.
This is surprising.
Turn and catch and shoot it.
Inbound pass will be lobbed to Dewey. He couldn't. It was knocked away by Towns Robinson,
and that's him.
And that's the way the ball game is going to end.
Yeah, Dewey, that guy was way off on him. He just turned to catch, hit that little jumper, but that's not what happened, and we ran a play to try to get a tip in.
And with that, the season will come to an end for the Bomber boys. They will not be going to the Class 5A state tournament.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Heartbreaker there for the Bombers.
Yeah, especially.
Van Buren's up 16 on Russellville, pulling away, and in the fourth quarter.
It's actually 17.
But 17 now. They just made a shot. And
so, well, and you definitely feel for these senior players.
Yep.
We thank you to Kai Bickford, Hagen Robb, and Ian Mason for all your contributions to this program.
Yep. They went out playing hard and had a great season, just unable to cap it off here in Alma. Both the boys and girls heartbreaking losses tonight.
So our final score, Mountain Home falls to Alma 55-54. We'll come back and check our final numbers in just a moment.